24/7 video game podcast.
Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine. Oh, man, the camera switch doesn't work. All right. Grab your favorite beverage and listen to my voice, because you're in the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, having all kinds of crazy technical difficulties today. I don't know what's going on, but hey, let's see if this works. Hey, there it is. It's me, Algie857. You hear my voice. You can't see me. And we also got
the 23rd.
Stal. I was waiting for you, dude.
Dead air is awful. Sticks.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Choc. What up?
Oh.
All right, so sound effects are working.
Sound effects work.
Hold on one
this
second.
This camera does. Yours does not.
I can't switch cameras. Oh, wait.
We saw you.
Wait.
We just saw you.
Yes, you can.
It's working, but it's slow as hell.
Well, it's
something.
It's
something.
better
works.
than nothing.
Hey, listen.
Let me
long
see.
as
Hey,
as long
what's
as
up,
we're here.
everyone?
We got
All
some
right.
people in the chat. Who we got, Chuck?
All right.
Damn. We got
damn.
Mass Produce. We got Cafe Fox. We got Lord Shabalba.
No.
Oh, God.
It's the Lord. Who else we got?
Wow. That's all I see. There's 10 people in the chat, but nobody else is talking.
Well, you don't get a douche if you don't introduce yourself.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
We'll go ahead and douche you as soon as you start
We'll
talking,
douche
people.
you.
Yeah.
DG.
Douche.
We handed out douches today.
Sounds
Oh,
awful.
Douche.
man.
That sounds really
Sounds
sus.
awful.
Really sus. We're giving out douche. I don't know if anyone wants that.
Yo, this is so wild. We started like a half an hour late. No, 45 minutes. But it's
45
okay.
minutes.
But it wasn't our
okay.
fault, though.
Exactly.
It's not
No.
our fault.
It was OBS. It was OBS.
OBS has it out for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to ruin our night. You
New,
know what I'm saying?
new
And
update.
And as a matter of fact, y'all should report OBS because they tried to ruin your night. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Nah, because without them, then we can't even do the show. So stop. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nah, talk to
Nah,
me.
you can't do the show.
Tell them to get this stuff
Man,
together,
this thing
bro.
is slow, man.
It's all right.
Tell them to get this stuff together.
It's
It's
like a
all right,
5-second
saying.
delay when I hit the button.
It's all right,
saying.
baby. It's
Check
all
it out.
right.
Ready? I'm going to hit it now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, there
3
you go.
seconds.
Hey,
All right.
no worries.
It's not 5 seconds. 3 seconds.
So yeah, thank you guys for your patience. We appreciate you. Thank all of you in the chat right now. Appreciate y'all.
Yes,
Yeah,
if
baby.
the show abruptly stops, you'll know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Technical difficult. Actually, we should get to what we got to do. So
Yeah, it's a ticking time bomb. All right. Let's see if this works.
let's go.
Well,
Oh,
at least
wait.
Oh yeah, we should do these shots.
we're gonna get our shots done. That's the main.
okay.
thing.
We need the shots. We can't complete the podcast without it.
This will be the whole podcast.
So it seems like all the scenes are delayed when I hit the button.
That's fine.
Cheers. This is
Cheers.
the delayed shot.
We need this. We need this really bad. World
Yeah.
of Bazaar in the chat.
Paul C in the chat.
I even got a beer, guys. Look at this. I got a beer. I got
Al
a beer
has a
myself,
beer.
man.
What was that?
Presidente.
Presidente? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Cheers, y'all.
Not
Drink them if you
sponsored.
got them. Drink responsibly.
Not sponsored.
Oh gosh.
There it is.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What in the hell is going on, man?
That was great, man.
Dude, that's what happens with hot sauce too. Just can't breathe.
That's awesome.
If I was on hot ones, I'd just be hiccuping through the whole thing.
Oh, man.
I'd be like, yo, I like to answer your question.
That's even better.
Some of those sauces
Oh
are great.
damn! Really? 2 hours updating and then reconfiguring just to play a game? Oh, yeah, it happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Games we've been playing.
Yeah, games we've been playing.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go, guys.
See if
Let's
this
go.
freaking even works. Let's see if this even works, guys.
Probably won't. We'll
Hold
probably
on
stop
a
the podcast. It's okay.
Oh, it does work. It's a little choppy, but that's okay. Sticks and I played Split Fiction and completed the game. Our full playthrough will be uploaded on the channel pretty soon.
Yeah.
But what an incredible game. This is an experience, AAA co-op experience.
Wow.
And
So
let me switch off because I don't want to show you guys too much.
the game is so good, it's like hard to even like describe
Wow.
because we don't want to ruin anything.
Yes.
It's something that everyone should experience.
Yes.
If you have a friend, like co-op online, at home, couch co-op, anything, get it done. It's a game that deserves to be played, and highest recommendation I can give.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, it is currently my game of the year.
Is it life-changing as a gamer?
Yes, because
I mean,
it hasn't been done.
It's done so
Okay.
so many things that's never been done before in games, and it just kept surprising. It surprises you, and then you're like, "What? Wow, that was incredible!" And then just when you think like they've done it all, they throw you with another surprise.
Respect.
And we
So-
played a couple of games
Yeah,
in our life.
the side missions in there and like the side things that they threw in there were like, they could be an entire game on its own.
Yeah.
If it was like an indie game, it would be like the best indie game of the year.
There's so many different mechanics in there. They could have made
Yes.
countless games.
Yeah.
With that engine, I don't understand how they did it.
Wow.
And the story is great. The story is really innovative. It's different. And yeah,
This is
can't recommend it enough, man.
It's a brilliant creation.
It's a must play. It's
Yeah.
a must play if you like
Deve-
video games.
developed by who again? Who made this? Somebody.
Hazelight, I think.
Hazelight Studios. Yeah.
That's,
Hazelight Studios.
They did
It Takes Two.
It takes
Takes
two.
Two.
Takes Two, A Way Out, and Brothers.
Damn. So I already know it's gonna be crazy. I already know. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, and I was like, "What? This is their next project?" I was like, "Yep, I'm getting it first. I'm getting it."
You could always
I'm
tell the
getting it.
game what the game's the type of game you're going to be playing based off of Yosef's excitement when he talks about it. Because when you create something and you're excited to show everybody, you know he reached a point where it's like, I'm releasing a masterpiece to the world, and
Dude, this
I can't wait for everyone to play this.
There's so
That's the kind of vibe he gives off every time.
He was like talking shit like at the Game Awards.
He talks
was
shit
like-
all the
he was
time.
like-
he said,
was-
"Fuck EA."
He was his,
He said that shit.
he was his own hype man. Like he was with it, and I guess you guys know exactly why.
That is he moved up to my number one dream guest.
Yeah.
On the podcast. He's
Yeah.
moved up. I need to talk to him for so many reasons.
Well, after playing this, I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to have him on the podcast. I want to talk to this guy because the love and care that was put into the game.
He needs to be
it's
protected
incredible, man.
by
It was incredible.
at all costs. He's necessary for gaming.
He can make level 8.5 section.
8.5 section.
Section.
Level 857 fiction. I can't speak English. Bro.
That's a new segment. 8.5.
Level 85, section
section.
8.
Wow.
I like that.
Man. But
Section 857.
the amount of
Section
credits-
857.
The amount of people on the credits is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, the credits
Oh,
are
that
rolling
was-
for like 30 minutes.
That's like
man.
some Assassin's Creed shit right there.
Yeah.
So I was like, Jesus, that's a game in itself.
Yeah,
I like that though. Section 857. They're gonna cover all your rent, the whole thing.
Wow.
but the game is it's everybody needs to play the game.
Wow.
Definitely, definitely.
And this the footage, it's not doing it justice. I can't show it because it's choppy.
And
For some reason,
it's like 2 frames a second. It actually will make it look terrible.
The computer's chugging along right now, so
Y'all could just look it up.
yeah, just look it up, guys.
We don't need the podcast freezing.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah, our
notice the-
camera's a little choppy too.
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
Hold
little
on, let me
bit.
see.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on. I'm looking
all
at the
right.
live stream
That's
right
good
now.
enough because I can still do my dance.
Oh man.
Listen, they can hear us. They can hear us. We good.
Yeah, as long as you guys can hear us, we'll be all right.
Paul said level 85 section. You know, AO rated games don't sell.
That's not how you spell section.
We'll hold it. We'll hold it for the OnlyFans.
Wow.
Hey.
And then after that, I played some Cyber Shadow. Went back to it. The level of frustration that I had
You're struggling
playing
so much.
with this game, dude. No, it brings me back because I never beat Ninja Gaiden for the NES, and it's always frustrated me that I just never had the patience for.
So
for
this
getting
type
through
of game got your number pretty much.
It
This is
did,
like
man.
your
It did, but I love the game. The music gets you hyped, the obstacles and everything. But I know myself, so I'm the type of gamer that gets very impatient when I play, and then when I get mad, I start making irrational, stupid mistakes over and over and over and over again, and it's because I'm mad. So I have to put the game down, take a break, and yeah, the last time I played, I think I was at chapter 9, and then I finished chapter 9, and I just made it to chapter 10 and stopped. I'm gonna wait for a few days and then go back to it.
wait for a few days.
Yeah.
It's like
I
I'm
can't-
so mad that
I
I,
can't
gotta
go
wait
back.
a couple
man.
days.
I have to.
You got some cool down time.
Yeah, man. No, my thumbs were hurting. And then we went to Split Fiction right after, and I was like, oh my god.
You should stream it so we could all see your pain.
I don't know about that.
That's what,
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
that's
I
what
don't
people
know
want
about
to see, man. That's
They
what
want to
people
see you
wanna
in pain.
That's the purpose
I don't
of
know,
streaming.
man.
That is terrible.
Freaking
Al breaks a controller midstream.
yeah.
Well, the stream's over because I broke my fucking controller.
I'll make a doctor's appointment. The doctor be like, "Yo, what's up with your hands?" Do an X-ray.
He's gonna be like, "Well, just stop playing the game."
I'll show him the game. I'll have him play a stage, and he'll be like, "All right,
I get it. I get it.
yeah, stop playing the game." That's what he'll tell me. That's your prescription.
Cafe Fox says he's
Stop
playing
playing.
some Marble Wobbles.
Marble Wobbles.
Marble Wobbles?
Marble
Wobbles.
Marvel Wobble.
I haven't played that
I
game
love
in a
Marble
minute.
Wobbles.
This is running mad choppy. All right, you know what? I can't even show footage because it's
Don't worry
slow
about
as
it.
Can't
shit.
show the footage?
Don't worry
Can't
about
show
it.
it.
Don't worry
No,
about
I'm
it.
just saying.
Smash
Since I
Ultimate?
can't show it, I'll just Choc. How was Fighter Fridays, man?
Oh, I got my ass whooped. It was crazy. Yeah, we don't, that's all we need to say about that. Anyways,
What'd you play, man? What'd you play?
He said that's all we got to say about it.
Wow.
no, we played Super Smash Brothers Ultimate because it was the first Friday of the month, and I got stomped out. It was our buddy Slamble came through.
Slamble. He's a vicious player.
Hyper Slap came through.
Hyperslap's always a
Turbo
vicious
came
player.
through. Just vicious, just savage players, man. Like
It was a rough time.
No,
Yeah.
it was. I was watching because that's what they
Yo.
were playing Split Fiction, and I couldn't hop on.
Les,
So-
thank you so much, bro.
He's keeping listen.
Yo.
Keeping the lights
Bless
on,
you.
dude.
Yo, he said you keeping the podcast going.
Thank
Leslie,
you,
you
sir.
keeping the podcast going.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
What up? Oh, Slamble's in the chat.
Yo.
Slam,
on,
what
bro?
up, Slim? So as I was watching, right, I was watching the beginning, right, of the Smash Ultimate. I saw Slamble picked King DDD. He was playing very well with him, but he didn't get the W's, and I was like, I'm just waiting for this guy to pick Simon because his Simon is something to behold. It's a problem. His Simon's a problem. And then I slowly started watching him just pick away at everyone, and I'm like, oh, he won again. He won again. And I'm like, why isn't no one focusing on him? I'm like, nobody is focusing on him. And then you had other people who would come in, like this one Bowser who was playing like a dickhead. His name is Void. He was playing like a complete dickhead, and he would just stand at the end of the stage and just wait and let the other two people fight. I'm like,
Solid tactic.
this is a pussy tactic because he was losing.
And for the record, I went after Slamble. It's just that he discarded me so
Oh
quickly.
yeah, no, he's a very seasoned.
He's a vet.
He's a vet Smash player and a expert Simon player. So yeah, it was. I was watching. I was like, ooh, yeah, this guy's a problem. He's definitely a problem. I wanted to play. I wanted to play very bad. I wanted to test my my shit against him. But next time I'll pop in there. But yeah, I was definitely. I get frustrated when I'm watching and I see stuff like that. But I looked at the stream and I looked at Choc's face.
Yeah.
Chalk's face. There was no joy. There was no smiling. There was no smiling.
That's why you want to talk about it.
There was no. There was. Usually Chalk would be like, "Yo, let me sneak out and win." No, Chalk wasn't anywhere near the end of these battles. Like there was some trouble.
He was
There
the
was
host.
Why?
because you had Hyper Slap.
He was the host.
Because Slamble and Hyper Slap were having wars, and Turbo was in there fighting both of them. So Chalk was just on the outside, and then you had other people who were pretty good too. There was a hero that popped in there, and then there was that guy Void who popped in there. Chalk was just like, turn the shit off.
Yeah,
Because
because the room was full, so you got to wait a full 2 games.
Yeah.
To get in after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
It's like, wait, I'm hosting this shit, and I'm waiting 2 games for these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
it's like-
Fuck this shit.
it's like I'm washed.
It's like Smash is canceled.
No
I mean,
updates.
I do it for the people. The people enjoy it. So,
But the good thing, the positive thing, it did. I'm going to be playing a lot of Smash Brothers right now. I want to get back into it.
okay.
I gotta get back into it. So that's the good thing about this game.
Stallion and Slamble are on a collision course.
Yeah, I would like to play against him. He's very, very good. And when you play against players like that, it only makes you better.
Yep.
You also played Mechabreak, the demo.
The Mechabreak demo.
Mechabreak.
The gameplay is fire.
How many people online right now for the demo?
I don't know how many people are online, but
Oh, it's just its own set thing now.
yeah, it's its own thing. I think you could play 6v6. I think it's 6v6 or 5v5.
Is that not the game that they said had 100 players online when they first did the trailer? I thought they did.
This trailer was like, remember we watched the Game Awards, we saw the trailer, and we were like, yo, Chalk, this is all
Oh
Chalk.
wait, it's that game.
Yeah, it's that
This is
game.
all
Oh, is it
Chalk.
that good? Is it dope?
Bro, it's dope. The way
There
you
it
can
is.
customize your mobile suit. Dude, it's Gundam. It's just not called
Is there
Gundam.
any co-op elements in there, or
The co-op elements play like Marvel Rivals or
6
Overwatch.
teams?
Yeah,
teams.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. But it's different in that you can customize your mobile suit with different weapon loadouts. So you're not like pigeonholed into one type of weapon. Like you can play as a Hawkeye, but you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
And they got hand-to-hand, too.
yeah, they have hand-to-hand weapons. They have like beam sabers.
This is a demo.
Axes. Yeah, this is the demo.
Oh.
The only thing about the demo, and please keep in mind it's a demo. The voice acting wasn't great, but they make sure that they said this is not the finished product when during the voiceover parts.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And this is a developer, not a voice actor.
They're like, we don't want y'all coming after us.
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly. So
You know?
just keep that in mind. But the gameplay, fire.
that's
just that in
Yeah.
that in general looks pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That giant ass robot.
Dude, it's Gundam.
Wait, if they come out with like a PVE, you know, you take a team of 6 and you taking out big ass fucking robots, I'm down with that. That
Yeah.
shit's fucking fire. As
Dude,
fuck.
it's
That's dope.
It's fire.
That's dope.
It's so cool.
Jeez.
I cannot wait to play more of that game. And it looks. I didn't even get the chance to fully like. You can fully customize your pilot. You can customize your mobile suit with different weapons, different defensive tactics too.
It looks
So it's
solid.
like-
It looks really solid.
So like when you build a team, you can have like 2 defensive bots, 2 offensive, 2 snipers. You know what I mean? It's
Can you save any of this to your regular game when they get it?
I have no idea.
Was there virtual on vibes?
Better than virtual on.
No, I mean like was there like a feel of it? Like remember?
No, this played the controls were tighter for this than virtual.
It
on.
better be.
Yeah. The controls
But
were
I
tighter.
know they had some sort of melee from virtual
Yeah.
on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
looking with the blade.
Yeah, dude
and
has a
stuff.
beam saber, and
Yeah.
I think in this part you steal that dude's axe after you beat him, and then you
So
just-
it's like Mega Man. No, I'm
So
just
you
kidding.
so you can no, but if you do have empty slots on your mobile suit, you can pick up enemy weapons,
That's fire though.
which is cool. And then
cool.
the weapons have like a cooldown period. So
Yeah, I see
dude,
the.
it's-
I
so
see it right there.
you getting this?
yeah.
It looks good.
This-
You gonna cheat
This
on
is-
Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, this is the only game. Honestly, this is the only game that made me stop playing Marvel Rivals for like 2 hours.
That's how you know it's good. Because Choc is not gonna stop playing Marvel Rivals.
Hell no.
Nah, not at all.
You know when it's coming out?
Nope.
He's like, but that demo though.
That demo though.
That demo though.
Coming soon. Yo.
That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. No, it is fire. It's really fire.
Demo's been pretty crazy lately.
Yeah, and of course I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I just made Lord with Hawkeye.
Lord.
Lord Clint Barton. So yeah, I love that game, dude. Love it. It's mad fun.
Oh, you made Lord what? You competitively?
The rank up.
Yeah. Okay. You play competitive. Is that what-
No, I was playing regular. Your character levels up as you accomplish things with them.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, it goes from like agent, knight, centurion.
Yeah, yours is still at garbage, Kev.
No, I
Damn.
No, it's not. I've been playing lately. You have to the achievements that you have. Yeah, you have to keep
Yeah.
getting those achievements.
Actually, I should talk because I haven't played in like 2 weeks. So
Exactly.
I got to get back on there.
Yeah.
'Cause I really enjoyed it.
You haven't
Yeah.
reached Lord Gaga status.
Oh dear.
Lord
Oh,
Gaga.
God.
Did you just say that? Lord Gaga?
Lord
It was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
Yeah, you
come
gotta
on,
watch it.
man.
Beep, beep, beep. That was on
Come
Saturday
on,
Night Live.
son.
Stay relevant.
Come on, son.
He said stay relevant.
He said
Yo.
stay in touch, you
Oh,
out of touch loser.
Yo,
All
that's
right, but yeah, I'm done.
that
That's
shot got my body
Lord Gaga,
burning.
that's freaking hilarious.
Kev,
Are you,
what'd
are
play?
you burning up?
Kev, how was Overcooked 2?
That was great.
You played Overcooked too?
Yeah.
And why'd you play Overcooked 2?
It's my daughter again. You know, when I'm drawn into these games that I've beaten a long time ago, it's always Zuri. It's always my daughter who drags me back in. She saw the art and she was like, "This game looks fun. Let's check it out." And she's actually, you give her, the task that she's supposed to do, and it's like, she likes it a lot. She likes it a lot.
She picked it up.
It's good. Overcooked 2 is better. It's the mechanics and stuff, and the stages and the recipes. It's definitely better than 1 in that regard.
It's actually good for someone her age to like pick up on like memorization and like following through and time management and prioritizing certain shit. Like that's actually very good for her to play.
Now, when we played it when she was 4, she was like having a hard time, and now she's better at it. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, she passed the point where she's like, okay, cool. I'll cook this thing, put this in the pot, take it off, put it on the
Oh
plate.
my God, it's getting me anxiety
It's
right
like-
now
But
watching this.
but not part 1.
No, I don't own part 1.
Oh, okay. About to say
yeah.
she'll break a controller real quick on part 1. Part 1 was something like that was
The
really
last
really
boss
tough.
was
Dude.
No, that was
that
like-
last boss was rough.
Does it have levels? Does it have easy, normal, and hard, or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like there's no accessibility. Moving Out's the only multiplayer co-op simulation party game I've seen with an accessibility so far. Catastronauts doesn't have one either.
Astronauts is tough.
I still like Catastronauts the best. I like that.
I won't argue that. That is actually done very, very well.
You know,
Very well.
and it does not get the credit it deserves at all. Shout out to Inertia Games for crafting that. That's a really, really great game. Overcooked 2 is great, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's dope though, and we had a great time playing the game. You know, the freaking burgers, the pizza, taking things out. It's
I'm hungry
It's
now.
inventive. It's a good great. If you've not played Overcooked 2, I think they have Overcooked All You Can Eat with all the DLC, and it goes on sale a lot. So we gotta play some of that DLC for part 2.
I'm going to the buffet.
There's a couple of games you gotta play like that.
A shitload, actually. There's a shitload of games back
For
there.
real?
But speaking of shout outs, shout out Gordo.
Gordo!
Showing off.
That actually sounded kind of dope.
But yeah, that's all the new stuff. I'm still playing
Okay.
the usual suspects. But
All right.
that's the new stuff.
All right. And you're still playing Eiyuden Chronicles, right?
Jay
Stal?
is not.
Style?
No,
We played it. We already talked about it.
I just played
Oh,
Space
that's all.
Fiction
That's
with
it. That's all you played. Oh, okay, cool.
That's all I wanted.
I was like, damn, you skipped Sticks and stuff.
No.
We know Sticks don't play no games. No, I was kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually got like 3 hours before the podcast of this game. And I remember Reggie was saying it pops off when you get your own base.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm about to get it. I'm
Okay.
almost there because some shit just went down.
Nice.
But it's dope. I like it. I'm a Suikoden guy. And the one thing I noticed I like a lot, and this that they've done very well, was the music is starting to. There's some tracks already.
I heard.
And I'm 10 minutes. I'm not 10 minutes. I'm 10 hours. It's that damn chartreuse shot, man. It's fucking.
Oh, you had chartreuse?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
word. Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I gave Sticks also. Yeah, 10 hours in, and then some things, some conflict between the characters are kicking in. So, and the music's starting to pick up. So I'm like, okay, now I see what's going on. But that fucking character is still killing me. I was talking about last time that Frederica, the healer that turns extremely ratchet. Oh my god, dude, she fucking kills me all the time. Kills me all the time. Because she's sweet 1 second, and then she starts screaming, "I'll rip your arms out, shove them down your throat."
So she's like a chick from Queens.
Oh.
She's like from the Bronx.
Yeah. That's a ratchet chick.
Stop. That's
From
not
the hood.
Damn.
It's fucking hilarious. But no, I'm enjoying it, man. I like it a lot. I'm upset that Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster is out because I love 1. Never played 2, and I'm dying to play them, but I can't go back to back RPGs. I can't do that.
At the same time.
Oh my! This guy over here who plays like 3 fucking 200-hour games.
Yeah, I don't
plus
understand.
competitive games.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Why-
I don't
how?
understand, dude.
Why do you do that?
Yeah, that's not. It's too much.
It's not how, it's why.
Yeah, I like how Eric and Turbo are wearing their Ryu and Ken t-shirts. Like they didn't even plan.
Yo,
this shit.
that's hilarious.
fire.
Yo, all
That's
day.
so fire to
That's
me.
all day.
I just noticed. That's
That's
so
funny.
dope.
Yeah.
And I also have
No, he's got a Street Fighter
Ryu.
trick.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, we in sync right now.
I got the Black Panther on my chest.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
We're in sync with no Lance Bass.
Wow.
No Lance Bass.
Wow.
No Justin Timberlake.
All right.
We're gonna have to say
man.
bye to that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
You know
Deadly
what I'm
intro.
saying?
Damn.
It actually still bothers me that I have not touched Street Fighter 6 and I don't have access to play it on a consistent basis.
that guy over there either.
I mean,
I'm
And he
I
has
own
it.
that because
I own the game. And
you
I didn't
fucking
even.
own it.
I
and
don't.
you-
I didn't even start it. I didn't
not-
even start the game.
And is it
And I own
physical
it.
or digital?
No, digital.
Digital, oh.
It was a sale. It was like a freaking impulse buy. It was like $30. I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up.
Yo, Leslie, if you still there, man, we gotta start the PS5 23rd Stallion Fun
Oh,
right now.
God,
That's
bro.
how I'm gonna play this game. We need to get me on Street Fighter 6.
I need
man.
to start it. No, I need to start Street Fighter 6, man.
I actually want to get down. I
I
like
have to
the
start
new
it.
mechanics look pretty fun. But
That's dope.
Eiyuden Chronicles is all I'm playing right now. So,
Nice. All right. So before this podcast ends abruptly from a bad.
Hold on.
Freaking
Shout
computer.
out to Kevin Mascarenas, first time watcher, Elite Vibes.
Oh.
Yo, what's good?
Actually, Kevin came to Monday Night Raw with me
Oh, what up,
me,
Kevin?
Mahmoud, and Mahmoud's Mark.
Shout
Nice.
out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Thank you for showing up, bro. Appreciate you.
Word,
Shout out
word.
to Captain Crunch.
Yes,
Captain
sir.
Crunch all day.
Captain Crunch. All day.
Absolutely, man. Count Chocula, all of them.
Stop it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Please, sir.
boy.
You need to
Stop
throw
it.
it.
Oh,
I need
boy.
like a pie.
Oh yeah, guys,
All right.
please hit those like buttons.
We're 18 watching. Hit the like.
Yeah, especially before we shut down.
And before they cancel us.
Yeah. Yeah, this laptop is it's struggling right now. It's struggling. And yeah, we're gonna announce the indie game of the week before this thing shuts down. I hit the button like
Oh, God.
Ooh,
20
we're
seconds
struggling.
ago.
The computer's fighting, but we good. We gonna get through this podcast.
We're
Yes,
going
we
like
will.
10 frames a second. All right,
Oh boy.
Oh,
we're in 6 frames right now.
Not 60.
Yeah.
it's not. It's 6 frames.
All right, so the no drum roll.
Hey, listen, you just gotta cut to it. Cut to
just-
it.
The
Cut
indie
it-
game
cut
of the
through it.
week is Iron Crypticle, released July 12, 2017, developed by Confused Pelican, published by Tiki Pod, available on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
I dig
Oh,
those
nice.
names. Confused Pelican and Tiki Pod. That shit is fucking hilarious to me. I dig that.
Confused
I
Pelican.
fuck with that.
Okay,
And-
this works. All right, good.
Yo, my hairstyle was wild over there.
You're wearing a wig.
Yeah. Every old clip you show, my hair is all over the fucking place. But no, dude, I really enjoyed the fuck out of this game because it's so
Yeah.
fucking simple. Sometimes I just want to play something simple
Yeah.
and competitive and co-op. You know, I love that shit.
I like this. I like the fact that it was like it is a roguelike, but it's like I like roguelikes where you feel the progression.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like it when you lose everything and you don't feel like you did anything.
And you could buy stuff.
There you go. There's the
There's
map
different
right there.
there's different paths you can go. Some
Yep.
is easier, some is a lot tougher.
Yep.
Had
Well,
had gauntlet vibes.
Yeah.
Play Smash TV.
Yeah, it was like a gauntlet Smash TV type shit.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah, yeah.
reminded me of.
And there I am with my
Wow.
goofy gaming face on.
Yo, that is the permanent face you always have.
Just like,
It's like you can't see and that you smelled someone fart at the
Yup.
same time.
exactly.
And right? It's the same. It's like a
Oh,
you know the
man.
Chris Rock face. The,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
It's almost the same shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Choc gaming face.
Exactly, yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna get you a shirt.
The Choc
Yo,
gaming
Choc
face.
gaming
the
face.
Choc gaming face.
Oh, that's fire.
Yo, I'm gonna
That
do
is-
it. I
that is
swear to God, I'm
No,
gonna get it
no,
for
no.
you.
Put his face on the shirt. We're gonna
Could
sell
you
it in the shop.
imagine like
That's the chalk face right there.
how much of an arrogant prick I'd have to be to wear a T-shirt with my own face on it?
I'll fucking wear it. I'll wear that shit. I'll fucking wear that with a blazer. I don't give a shit. I already told Al on his birthday I'm gonna get that picture with the green glitter. I'm
Oh,
gonna wear
no.
a green blazer over that shit.
Oh,
man.
that
Yo,
was
word.
crazy.
Yo, I will
For
wear
St.
that.
Patty's Day.
Word all day. I will do that shit.
That's
dude.
this.
Oh, dear
is that
God.
this weekend?
It's on
Yeah.
It's close. It's coming.
Monday, I
Yeah.
think.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
That's right. Get ready for plastic cups and sweat stains and
Oh,
the flannel
dear.
shirts.
And a lot of alcohol.
Oh man.
What was this part?
And a lot of abuse of
Why don't I remember this
I
part?
definitely don't remember this.
I don't
Oh no, it's a
remember.
race. I do remember. It's a race.
Oh, this is like a side.
yeah,
a
for
side quest.
it's a bonus thing to see who gets like the cash or whatever.
Oh, that's
Or the-
cool.
Yeah. No, this game is
Yo, we
very
played
underrated.
this 3 years ago. I
We
forgot.
played this one fucking time, which is bullshit.
and I can't remember it.
I want to play this like now. It actually looks fucking
This is
fun.
really. This was a good time.
Yeah. I fuck with shit like this, man. Give me that old school
Oh
shit.
shit! I got stuck.
Yeah, someone
I
got,
got
stuck.
stuck.
Yeah,
I got
you got stuck, man, right there.
I was like,
That's
oh man. But yeah, no. Shout out to. There we go. Shout out to
Confused Pelican.
Confused Pelican.
And Tiki Pod.
Dude, that's the dopest fucking name ever.
It's
I
awesome.
love that shit.
I need
Confused
that
Pelican.
game. I need that game, Confused Pelican.
Yeah.
I like the Untitled Goose Game, man.
Yeah.
That same vein.
All right. Moving on.
What's next?
You know what's nice.
Is it time?
Wait,
Soon
hold
as-
up,
oh,
hold up.
shit,
Guys,
hold
is
up.
it time yet?
Yo, what is going on?
What happened?
What happened?
Paul C with the super chat.
Really?
Paul C hit with the super.
Oh.
He's trying to keep the lights on. God bless this man.
These guys are throwing money at us.
Yo,
like
these
we're
still.
strippers.
I feel like a goddamn OnlyFans person. And I
Yo.
just showed my damn.
No, man, what the hell?
Wow, wow.
Nah, this is strictly
Wow.
for the Choc shirt.
It's for the chalk.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have to get this shirt.
Appreciate you, Paul C.
Whole
Thank you.
squad
Thank
needs
you.
one.
Thank you.
Yo,
Wow.
thank you, Paul. Yo,
Thank you, man.
Yo, my
Thank you, thank you,
goodness.
thank you.
Loving the chat today, man. We on fire.
Throwing money at us.
No, they see what's happening with the computer.
Yeah, right.
They're like, y'all need
Yo,
new
for
computers.
real,
What's
man.
up?
Yo, the computer is dying.
Shit
No,
is-
for real. This thing is like
shit is dying live.
it's about to die. I don't know if this thing is it's gonna just restart in the middle. I don't know. So, yeah.
We gotta be careful with the buttons we hit.
I mean, I don't know.
We gotta keep the show going.
Yeah. All right, what time is it? What time
We're
is
trying
it?
to do our
Wait,
best, man.
guys, is it time yet?
It is.
It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is.
Jesus.
For the news.
I hate you. I
Bro.
hate you so much.
Yo,
I hate you so much.
you know what's worse is the fact that it's like it glitched.
threw me
the
off.
freaking scene glitched.
I know
Yeah.
Sample said
keep
only
it on.
Styles win. I like that. Only Styles. I like that. Hey,
Wow.
keep an eye out. Y'all about to see some toes.
Ew.
What?
Oh,
What, man?
We're about to see some corns and fucking
Come on.
some bunions and corns.
Whatever keeps the show going.
Yo, whatever keeps the lights on, man.
What the fuck,
Come
man?
on, man.
People pay for feet.
You want to see my bunions? And
Yo, how did we get here?
Yo, Paul said if he takes his pants off, I want a refund.
all right, hold on a second.
Lot of mercy.
Definitely
All right,
not
y'all.
happening.
All right, let's get it together, guys. Let's get it together.
All right,
On with the news.
I can't deal.
before this closes up.
Xbox handheld reportedly set for 2025 release. According to Microsoft, they have plans this year to release a portable handheld system. Contrary to what they said before. 'Cause they said, oh, it's in the works. We're thinking about it. Seems like a good idea, but we don't know when.
They're thinking about a lot of things.
So it's a couple of years off. So now they said, oh, we could just make a quick one real quick.
Can't throw money at it, man.
And, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes.
Throw a couple of bill.
Listen, my only thing is if it's a device codenamed Keenan. Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Oh,
I was thinking of a name. I'm like, wait, Keenan.
Keenan Thompson.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, what's that
Yeah.
motherfucker's name?
No,
Wow.
funny. It's gonna be a funny system.
Hell
Yeah, comedy.
It's gonna be real funny when it doesn't sell.
Yeah, it's gonna be a joke.
Listen, it'll sell more. Listen, if it'll sell more than their system right now,
That's
it will sell more than the current Xbox system.
Probably.
now.
Yeah, no.
So that's a good idea on their part. But I mean, listen, it's a PC anyway. Microsoft is it's PC.
Software, man.
All the systems are currently PCs anyway.
That's
So
true.
if you got a portable one and you got Game Pass and you're streaming, it's going to get out to more people.
Yeah.
Depending on the price, that's a big factor. If it's anywhere in the $500 range, I think they'll be in a good space.
That shit's gonna be $800
If it's 800,
Oh,
they'll be in
man.
a bad space.
700.
with 2 games.
But no, they'll have all the games. That's the thing.
Streaming only.
If it has the power, if they can possibly get this out with the power of an Xbox One S,
Uh-huh.
then that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
That's
that would
great.
be,
Handheld?
that
Oh,
would
actually,
be
that would be
bananas.
good.
If
Oh,
they
yeah.
can pull that off. But I don't know if the processors can currently do that. But I mean, listen, they're Microsoft. They have the power to do so.
And you could stream it like to your TV, like plug it like a Switch type of thing. So it'll be like a console and handheld.
If they replace the S with that, then
You could
yeah.
play
that would
Halo
be-
Infinite on the go, but you're still waiting for that multiplayer.
Yo, shut up, bro. The
They-
multiplayer's been released
No.
before the
multiplayer-
actual game. All right?
No.
Shut up.
Now the multiplayer costs extra.
Ah, that's right. Yes, there you
They
go.
charge you more.
I'm tired of y'all.
Here's the thing, real
I'm
quick.
so
before.
tired of y'all.
Here's the thing, though. If it's $800, which it possibly can be, that's top of the line right now for PC handheld games.
But they could take a price.
They could.
They could take a hit.
So if they could bring it down to 6 or 5, much better. If they could bring them down to like 450,
5 is solid.
then that's crazy. If
5
they
is
can
solid.
just take the loss like they have been.
I mean, they've been taking the.
They're used to the L's.
They've been taking L's for on the systems. Yeah.
But no,
Can't
Steam
even
Deck.
defend them.
The reason Steam Deck is so low in the price at an introductory level is because Steam is how they get their money, not the system.
Yes.
It's a Trojan horse to get you to buy all the games
It's
from
a
them,
soft. Yeah.
and they've been making ridiculous amounts of money because of it.
It's the shaving razor blade market business model.
Yeah, you take the loss on the hardware and you sell
Right.
the software constantly.
Razors are cheap, but the blades are mad expensive.
Yeah.
So that's how they get you.
But the Switch 2 is supposed to be as powerful as an Xbox Series S.
No,
Dude, we don't even know anything.
No, that's the rumors. Okay, that's the rumors.
we don't even know
if
anything.
Xbox
Yo,
comes out with
they're
their
gonna
own
announce this shit in
handheld
3
system.
weeks.
Yo, Turbo will let his D ride and be like known.
I'm
like,
so confused.
Like he'll just
Yeah.
ride it just
'Cause we're-
because he wants to ride it.
Because we're talking about an Xbox handheld. How you transition?
He says
to Switch?
suppose
To a rumor.
It's
a
it's
rumor
at
about
least
Nintendo.
as powerful. The Xbox Portable is at least
Do you
as
understand
powerful
how-
as a Series S.
You
at
see how?
least.
Do you understand how
does it.
silly it is to like argue over a rumor?
Look,
Turbo
you don't
doesn't
even know
understand
anything.
how Turbo doesn't understand how technology works. So
I do.
We buy these things.
Come on, DLSS. I know about all that, man. 60
Oh,
frames.
here
I'm
we
so
go.
happy
Here
with
we
this
go.
word.
He just throwing out letters. He's just throwing out
Yeah,
letters.
it's like a buzzword.
Wait, so what does that stand for, Turbo?
64-bit architecture. I know about all this stuff, man.
No, that's not the answer to the question.
Deep
You
learning.
failed.
Deep learning. Something.
There you go.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Deep learning sampling. You know, I know about that. Come on.
Oh my god!
I know what that does.
Lord,
I'm
I'm
Lord
glad
help
you
me.
did your
Makes
homework.
things look prettier. Gets to the higher frame rate. I know what it could
That's
do.
how you end the topic, ladies and
That's
gentlemen. That's how you
Wait,
destroy it.
no, hold on. What's the consequence of running that?
Come on, power, battery.
No,
Okay, battery.
no,
power,
it's
yeah.
not. Lag. Lag is the consequence.
No, I like the resolution. All right, if you're doing it, if it's going to be a higher frame rate, you might lose a little bit of resolution. You do the higher resolution, go losing the frame rate.
Man just got publicly exposed, and he's still just
Look it up. It's all fact
he's
stuff.
fighting,
It's
he's
all
fighting.
fact.
It is
He's still
not.
trying to make an argument.
I've never seen a man simp so
don't-
hard for
Yo,
a
for
damn
real,
company
the
before.
riding is crazy.
These guys just don't want to give me my flowers. Pause.
Speaking
What?
of- listen,
Turbo, we'll always give you your flowers when you
Pause.
give us correct
Pause.
information.
I don't want flowers.
separately, back to the news.
Wow.
They say they're also working on a proprietary handheld for 2027, which if it does come out this year, that's pretty much the release schedule for these handheld devices is every 2 years as far as updating. But listen, they're not in it for the long haul. They're just they're going to bring out updates
It's a test.
because you can't have this stuff
Yeah.
with technology the way it's going, run the same games in 2 years
Yep.
or 3. I'd say 3 years is tops. We'll start running them at 10 frames. But nah, they have this. They said, we're going to bring this out. The one that we planned on is still coming out in 2027, which is probably going to be with the release of their other hardware for the Xbox.
Will that
around
be out
that time.
before State of the K3?
That's probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's questionable.
for sure,
It's
for
questionable.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
questionable. It's for sure.
I think it's questionable.
It's for sure.
Another
They're gonna
thing-
close the studio before they
Yo,
before they release.
Yo,
the
we
game.
got a John Cena heel turn before we got stated the K3.
Yo, seriously, seriously.
Spoiler alert.
before GTA.
Spoiler
6.
alert.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler. Shut up.
I'm gonna throw like
Wow.
a drink at him.
But listen, all right. Last thing about the system is
Okay.
what's going to make this different than like a current PC handheld that's out right now.
Right. There's a
Like
lot of them.
like a Legion Go or a
Steam Deck.
Ally X. What's gonna make this different? Because when you go in there, you can go to the Xbox app, and it pretty much brings you to a whole different layout on how you use the system.
Yep.
I'm guessing, it's an easy guess, that's gonna be the home screen of the Xbox. Like they're gonna integrate that in there. When you start the game, you're gonna be in the system already for Xbox, and they're gonna streamline that. You're not gonna deal with. They're gonna try, if they're smart, to not let you go to Windows at all, unless by choice. It's good to have.
You
if
must
you wanna-
always be online
if you want a computer, yes, you will.
at all
No,
times.
with a handheld, no. Listen,
Yes, with a handheld. You have to sync it to your
I
phone.
need to know where you are
Yeah.
at all times.
Yes.
What
It's a bad
websites
idea.
you're
Yes.
on.
it's
Yes.
a bad idea with a handheld.
We'll get your phone information.
Yep, all that.
Well, check-in is another story.
Yeah.
They're going to want you to check in online. But yeah, it's a good idea. I think they should have had it earlier.
Yeah.
Like the Ally X should have been Xbox X. Ally X Xbox. That's what it should have been. The X stands for Xbox. What are you talking about?
I didn't say anything.
Wouldn't surprise me if it was already, though. They said they're working with a third party. If Asus popped up and was like, yo, we just changed it. We just put box at the end. We good. That's all they really
Yeah.
got to do.
Yeah.
That's really what they
We
gotta
love
do.
box.
That was
Shit
The
box.
love, I like that. The
Nah,
love,
man.
the love box. Hey,
Shit
No,
box.
I said we love box.
the love
We
box.
love box.
Hey.
Wow.
On
Wow.
with the next news.
Nice. Nice. A good way to end the segment. All right.
We're not talking sex box.
Oh dear God.
I said
All right. Move on.
Which, by the way, if they were to call the portable system the Xbox E, then you have the S,
Yeah.
the E, and the X. We've been waiting.
They try to do that with Tesla also.
Yeah,
They couldn't do
it's
it.
gonna happen.
Sensational.
It will
Big
be.
joke.
It will be.
A big joke.
All right. This is funny. Gamer tries to sell PS4 Pro to GameStop gets asked to pay instead.
Wow.
That is a
Dude, I was like, how bad does your trade-in margin have to be that you have to pay to give in your system? What is happening?
The value is
For real.
They said he was told he had to pay $5 instead of due to missing accessories and the lack of a pro membership.
What?
Wait a minute.
So he didn't have controllers, I guess. And they said, you got to pay us $5 to take it.
That is
And
crazy.
that's a PS,
$5 to take it.
that's
That
a
is
PS4 Pro.
absurd.
Yeah, like
A
what?
PS4 Pro is still worth a decent amount. It can play.
Was
a
it
decent amount of
stolen or
games.
something, man? Is that why? What the hell?
That's
Why
like
would
trying
you-
to go to it's like trying to go to a sex worker and you fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Some people
Do it
probably
yourself.
do that.
Self-serve.
Why would you pay? Listen, I mean, I've heard like you're bringing stuff to recycle. Sometimes you got to pay to get them recycled, like a TV or something too big. But this is a working device. Assuming that it's working,
It's new.
you could buy a broken PS5 Pro or
Yeah.
PS4 Pro, not 5. PS4 Pro broken,
Mhm.
and still make money off it. You're not
Mhm.
paying somebody to take your broken system.
Thanks
That's
for
so
coming through,
crazy.
Slamble.
Yeah.
Appreciate you,
Still
Slamble.
assemble.
Yes, sir.
man. But the fact that, oh my gosh, like the saying, what they're saying is that the controls are worth more than the system.
Mm.
Wow.
What is it? $80?
For controller?
I
For
think it's
PS4
80.
No,
controller?
they said PS4 Pro with the
Oh, PS4 Pro.
yeah. They said the back market check showed that the PS4 Pro without accessories could fetch around $100,
Damn.
and that's still low.
What the
That's
hell?
a pro. That's a pro system. It still runs 60 frames. Say it.
60 frames.
See,
This is like a robot.
Yo, you got him to say that shit on command.
That's like the frame.
Turb's not thinking.
You got him to say it on command.
robots.
60 frames.
60 frames.
Press the button. 60
Okay.
frames.
Well, also, this
That's
is
standard.
more. There's more. They said the same game also tried trading an Xbox One, and GameStop requested a $20 payment.
Damn.
Wow.
So he's got to pay $25 to give in both systems.
Oh my God.
Might as well
Why
keep it.
would
Just
you
keep
do
keep,
that?
keep it. Keep
What
it.
are you getting?
Give
out
it to
of
your nephew. Give it to your fucking
Like-
whoever. Give it to somebody in your family.
I'm
Friend.
assuming he wasn't expecting to get much for this stuff. He just wanted it for a new game.
Keep
Probably.
it.
Possibly a new game.
Do we-
$70. Can you get $70 for Xbox One
Do
and a
we-
PlayStation 4 Pro?
do
You
we-
think you
yeah.
would? You think you would?
An entire console.
You
Yeah.
think 2 consoles.
Do
You
we
think
know
you
the
can
con-
get
And you have to
money?
give money?
Do we know the condition of the console?
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
If
it's,
it works.
if it's
If it
fucking-
was plastic,
If it works.
you're not
if it was
paying-
run over by a car or
You're
something
not
like, or
paying-
fell out of a building.
If it was broken, it was just parts, I would understand.
It's
But
still
if
not-
it's-
That's why I'm-
if
that's why I
If
asked.
it's working,
Dude,
But if it
could
works-
be, it could be one button. If you're paying $25 for them to take it, that's stupid.
If
Yeah.
you're missing the controller and the
For sure, dude.
Dude, it doesn't have to have wires or anything.
Yeah.
If
Terrible.
it turns on, it should be worth at
Even
least
the power-
$25 at least.
The power cable is it's like a universal cable. Like you could just buy one at anywhere.
no, you got to pay.
Dude, the controllers are $50.
Right.
At that.
And you got to pay. to trade in something. What sense does that make?
so
Just keep it.
crazy to me.
Just
I
keep
don't
it.
understand. It's a possible thing. Like, who would pay you to
Who would
take
pay?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't make sense.
I don't know, man.
I would say, excuse me.
They didn't want to take it.
I don't know.
Well, that's why GameStop is not doing well.
I'm surprised we still talk about them.
It's
Like,
still-
I thought they would be belly up on it.
I'm
But no,
surprised
they're
that they're
still
still
around. They're
I'm
still
surpri-
around.
Well, they change
They're
CEOs
waiting.
every 2 months, so yeah.
They're waiting for the Switch 2. And we're like, yo, we got another year or two. We got this.
Yeah, new console's the only way they
That's
they
it.
make money.
That's
Yeah.
it.
God
Yeah.
damn.
That's
Alright.
it. That's all we got for the news.
It's hilarious.
But we're gonna take a quick
Oh,
bathroom break, and we'll be right back. Hopefully, if this doesn't crash on you.
We might be stuck at the
Yeah.
screen here. So
Oh man. Look
sign
at
up
that
for your
frame.
giveaway while you wait.
Yeah, man.
That's
I'm gonna
scrolling
put the
up
link in the
water.
chat.
The water is scrolling good, though.
By the way, I put some Street Fighter games in there too, so I can win some new Street Fighter games.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I have to update the giveaway game list. We have some Street Fighter games that we're gonna add to it, making our giveaway library more robust for you. So yes, that's the Level 857 monthly game giveaway. 857ent.com/giveaway for your chance to be our next winner. Hell yes, we make a winner out of everybody at the top of every single freaking month. And that's what we do. We give away to the people. We give something free to the people every single month.
Give to the people.
That's how it works. You know,
Yes,
and-
sir.
And if anyone's interested in supporting us, we're on Patreon, Fourth Wall. You know, that's 857ent.com/membership for anybody who's interested in getting some perks. getting some discount on some merch, and keeping the lights on because you can see that we need some help keeping the lights on. After today's,
Maybe we could use a new computer, man.
yeah, but hey, it's time. It's time. It's like they only get. I remember one time I got my laptop repaired.
Yeah.
There's a certain amount of boots that every computer is supposed to do. It's a finite. It's like you can't just boot a computer forever. There's a limit.
Yes.
How many times you can do it? Something thousand. I forgot what it was.
Yep.
But these things just die.
Yeah.
When they die, you just gotta buy a new one.
Unfortunately.
Just gotta buy it.
Just gotta buy a new one. It sucks. You always have to keep buying freaking computers.
I'm not good at updating my computers.
You're not good at updating your computers?
Choc's still on DSL.
No.
CompuServe.
My internet is good, but just updating my laptops, I wait till Al has one to sell me.
Yeah, that's how it works. Al's buying the newest tech all the time, giving away old shit.
Give
That's
you
the
my
way
old,
to do it.
My old laptop, man.
No, Sticks and Al. When they're done with computers, like, all right, let me get it. It's time. 500.
When I upgrade,
50. Shit, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
but yeah, this is crazy. This hasn't happened before.
Cool thing is we're still running, which is good.
Yeah, right.
We haven't been shut down.
I will gladly pay someone to take my laptop. Yeah, right.
Can't stop.
$5.
Won't
Wait,
stop.
what?
No less than me giving 25.
It's like, how much do I owe you?
I will pay you.
I'm gonna pay you $5.
That's how the world works, man. It's crazy.
No, I can't imagine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. I hit the button, guys.
Yeah, we go.
So we gotta wait until it changes. So yeah.
3 seconds? 5
I
seconds?
don't know, man.
Oh boy.
I'm
we
waiting.
are on our way to the main topic, y'all.
Yeah, whenever it gets there.
At some point.
If it gets
You
there.
might have to hit the button again. Dude.
I hit it a few times.
Oh boy.
Ooh, well.
Oh, there it is.
go.
All right.
We're here. We made it. Guys, you made it.
I about to say, don't hit that button again.
Jesus.
We will hit no more buttons.
Yeah.
I mean,
we just gotta
Unless
go.
it's the camera change. Maybe.
There's lag
Maybe.
everywhere, man. It's lagging.
So, yeah, we're hoping that we can get through this, y'all.
Yeah.
Bear with us.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all for being there.
Yep.
So,
Who wants
yeah,
to start?
main topic is the gaming industry's worst moves. And boy, have they done a lot. So let's get to it. Who wants to kick it off?
I'll start.
Oh,
got?
Choc wants to start.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, man.
Releasing incomplete games.
Yeah, that's a trend that needs to stop.
Yeah.
Forcing you to buy DLC.
You got a company in mind?
To any of them.
Oh, it's pretty much everything.
I mean-
but one that comes to mind is Street Fighter 5.
I thought you were gonna say Halo.
That's it.
Halo Infinite, man. I wasn't complete. No co-op for a year.
Are you finished?
I thought you were gonna go there. I was trying to set it up for you, man.
He said, "Are you finished?"
Are you finished?
I was trying to set it up for you, bro.
There will be no Halo slander on my watch.
So
But no, Street Fighter 5.
Ah,
That game was terrible on launch,
Yes.
and I didn't get it until towards the end of its life cycle, and it was amazing.
Right.
But it took a while to get there, and a series like that should not be launching incomplete or subpar
Yeah.
for any reason.
It should have had a free-to-play tournament version, which is what they intended to do when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
They made that for the esports tourneys, and I'm like, this is trash.
They like that single-handedly like ruined my I stopped pre-ordering.
Mm.
Like I lost faith in pre-ordering because of that game. Because
Well,
of
no,
Street
you
Fighter
had,
5.
what, it was the Mortal Kombat that did it to you originally. right?
No.
They had nothing on it.
No. Mortal Kombat was a different one. That's a different, whole different animal.
But then they have like nothing
Mortal
on the
Kombat
disc.
X was I bought Mortal Kombat X, right?
Mm,
Then they released an update, and then they released XL
Mm.
with all the freaking updates on it.
Well, they do that, yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? I just bought this freaking game.
It's game of the year version, the finished.
Yeah.
one.
I think there's
So-
like two different kinds of DLC that's like acceptable and unacceptable. So like if you have a complete game that you buy, like a Ninja Turtles or like a Streets of Rage or something like that, you could play through the entire game.
Yes.
And it's a complete game.
Yes.
Awesome, great.
Mhm.
And if they say, hey, we're gonna still release some DLC, whether if it's paid or free, whatever, so it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. I think that's fine. You know, if it's like an addition, like Batman Arkham Knight, it was a complete game.
Yeah.
But they said we got season pass and we're gonna release costumes, challenges, and
Batmobile
actually,
skins.
and there's gonna be missions.
Just to extend the life of the game.
Yeah, so
It's
if you
already there.
if you want to choose to partake, you can. But if you don't, you still have a complete game.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. But if you're like, game is not done, you got to wait for a little DLC and let me get a little bit of that money.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Oh, what if it's not? What they made the game and held back purposely things that were supposed to be in the game. You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
And then they added, like day one, it's like DLC is the whole
Free. Better be free DLC.
3 hours extra of the game, and it's $20 or whatever. You know, they do that right away on
Yeah.
day one.
Yep.
And how you feel about day one patches? That's part of this.
I'm upset.
I don't like that
I'm
either.
upset.
I don't like it
Yeah.
either. Because a lot of games, like, look at the age we're in now. Everything that has a hint of negativity is exploded times 500.
Yeah.
So if you come out with a really good game, but it just doesn't perform too well, Power
Yeah.
Rangers, Days Gone,
Yeah.
it's automatically a bad game.
Yeah.
Even a Panzer Dragoon remake,
Yep.
automatically a bad game. It ruined my childhood. Da, 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 da. But
It's
when
like
they fix it, they don't hear about when it's fixed.
Well, it's like when it
Right.
first comes out, it's like taking a brand and burning it into your skin. Because
Yeah.
that's what those reviews are doing. It's burning
Yeah.
a brand into
Yeah.
And if
into
you haven't
everything.
played it, oh, they said it sucks. I probably
And
shouldn't
you don't
buy
hear
it.
about the update.
You only hear about it being fixed. Oh, you should play it because it's fixed now. No one ever said that about Days Gone. No one ever said that about Panzer.
No.
One ever said that about any of that shit.
Well, word of mouth travels fast, and when you got bad,
And
bad
negativity
news,
travels faster.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
that when
negative
that-
word of mouth.
and, well, that, when
Nobody-
that happens, it fucks it up in the future for anyone else who doesn't know about it.
Articles in general, you'll never post. They never post the what corrects it. They
That's the
post. They
thing.
post what it is, and if they're wrong, they never post.
Never correct
correction.
They don't update
Never.
reviews.
Ever.
Reviews are just
Because that doesn't
First
get the,
impression.
That doesn't get the.
It
views.
doesn't get clicks.
Yeah.
Positivity doesn't get clicks. We want to shit on companies. That's what the
Like-
gaming industry is turning into.
Like Power Rangers sucked so bad first week, second week.
oh,
It's
it was great.
amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
You wouldn't know.
Yep.
You would think that was the worst game released this year.
Yep.
If you just go over reviews, you're like, yo, I'm not touching Power Rangers.
And
That
the
was
only
trash.
person who actually changed their opinion was Top Hat Gaming because when it came out,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, there's so many fucking mistakes." Then when they fixed it, he's like, "Oh,
Yep.
now it's good."
Let's check the clicks
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
where you said it was bad and where you said it was
I
good.
guarantee it probably the negativity triples.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the positivity because
Yes.
nobody wants to hear anything positive. It's sick. It's fucking sick.
You'll lose subscribers for being positive.
Yeah.
Or you
no.
don't get them.
People are miserable.
Yeah, or you just don't get them.
just
Yeah,
don't get them to
You just don't
begin
get them, yeah.
People are
Like,
miserable.
man,
People
I
like
was-
being miserable. Army of the Sexless.
Oh, man.
What is?
All right. What's your next?
Damn. Cap, you got one?
Yeah, just a blanket one. I just don't like digital games selling for the same price as physical.
I was
I don't
gonna,
like it.
I was gonna say that. I don't
Definitely,
like that
yeah.
either.
It's still a sucky
doesn't-
industry thing.
It doesn't make sense
No,
You
it
know,
doesn't make sense.
because you're not printing paper. You're not
You're not-
you're not putting cases out.
Not printing a disc.
It's funny. It doesn't help the case that you know how like they say, when they're selling GTA 6, $100. They're they're in the talks about
They're
selling
wishing
it for that.
They're wishing it is.
That's what they want to pay. That's what they want to charge for it. But then it's like, well, it costs a lot of money to make games. But why are you selling the fucking game for the same price as a physical?
Yep.
If you're like, what the hell?
I don't.
It doesn't justify it. man.
feels like I'm getting cheated. It just does.
because it's nothing. It's literally just ones and zeros, man.
Well,
Plus
I mean,
you're
if you
you're
really
just
think about
renting.
it, for GTA 6, and this is the only one I'll make an exception for, that game's been under development for what, the past decade or so?
Not like 4 years.
So that production
Honestly, like 4 years.
that production budget is probably exploded.
I understand
But
that,
they're gonna
but
spend a lot. But that doesn't matter. They're
Yeah.
gonna make that back in the first day.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like that's a game that's gonna
their
make its money
online
back
is
regardless of
yeah,
what it is.
Yeah.
their online is gonna
For sure.
make their money back.
By ripping people up. No, I'm just
Exactly.
They're gonna make
By
that every day
charging
online.
triple the price.
charge you triple the price.
But the second part of that is that sometimes physical sells a lot less than the digital.
Yeah,
some games,
sometimes.
and it's
Prince
like
of Persia Lost Crown I bought for $20 physical.
yeah.
Same.
Cheaper than the damn
Same.
the goddamn
digital one, right?
digital.
I paid 17.
Don't understand it. I
Wow.
don't
Digital.
understand.
I bought it right before you did.
Then it was $14 physical next day.
Yeah, it's like physical's less money sometimes.
The fact that game is that low is crazy to me.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yep.
You wouldn't know if you just bought Nintendo.
I was gonna say. I have one to say. Ubisoft Connect. They need to get rid of that shit. I hate
What
it.
does that even do?
I think it's great.
fucking hate it. You have to sign in to play the game.
I think it's wonderful.
You need internet connection basically to fucking play the game. You can't play
That
it
should
without.
be eliminated from every game.
I hate
man,
the fact
listen.
that it has it.
I got my
hate
Ubi
it.
points. I'm good.
you ain't got none of that
Wow.
shit.
I got a
Yeah.
free. I got a free suit and Prince of Persia
You ain't got nothing.
No, I think
and an art book.
All
You
right.
got nothing.
All right, so let me tell you the scenario. So what
That
happened
sucks,
was
that sucks.
I went on I went to where was I? I was at my cousin's house. Brought my my Steam Deck, right? I had Prince of Persia Lost Crown for Steam, right? I'm like, yes, I'm excited. Signed into the thing before I left my house. Already signed in. Put it on sleep. Go to play. Try to freaking get me to sign in again. And I'm in the freaking car, and I can't play the freaking thing, man. I can't play the game at all.
They don't want you to play. They don't want you to sign
I was like,
up.
what the hell? So the good news was Steam has a return policy, so you can return any digital game as long as you played less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
You can return, no questions asked. You get your money back. And that's what I did. And then I got it for the Switch because it's the only one that doesn't have Ubisoft Connect because the Switch's internet sucks. So they hadn't worked on it. That's why it works.
Nintendo's like, don't
Yeah.
you understand? This is what we've been trying to do. It's all part of our plan.
We're trying to get people on their couches to play together again. That sounds
Yeah.
terrible. Anyways.
All right, I got one to add
bad,
on to
guys.
what you had with the digital games. Nintendo with Mario 3D All Stars allowing limited supply to be sold and then taking it off the market.
Oh, yeah.
In this age,
Wow.
like a limited supply of something that can be just digitally accepted and bought at any time, just leave it on your server and you'll make money.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense to make a game
Yep.
and take it away. They also did it with Fire Emblem, the English translated version for the NES. Said,
Yes.
oh, it's available for 2 months and then we're going to take it away. Like, who did the translation? Why do that to somebody? They put in work for that. People are fans of it. It's digital.
Yep.
Who's it hurting?
Yeah.
Leave it. Get money.
And if
why are
you're-
you against making money?
If you're gonna do that, at least give a physical copy before you take it off.
Well, no, I'm saying even if it's physical, if it's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
if it's not like a limited edition copy of that title,
Yeah.
the regular edition of the game should be available
Yeah.
to buy. If it's new,
Nah, Fire Emblem game. Fuck that game.
Damn.
it's
That's
fair.
that's old. It's old and ugly.
That's not the point. The
ugly.
point is that they took it away from
They
what
did
reason?
it as a test. They're like, let's see if people still want this particular game. Let's get
wouldn't
those
hurt.
numbers because if they want this game, we'll come back out with it, but it'll be redone, and then we'll get the
Still,
money.
Still doesn't make sense.
Just
to
like
take it away.
F-Zero. Just like F-Zero.
Doesn't make
Do
sense.
people still care about this? Oh, they like it. All right, let's continue making a new one.
Why take it away though?
No, it's
Because
Doesn't make sense.
it's not the money. They're so rich that doesn't even. It's like whatever. They don't even care. Money's money, but
But
it's
where
like
is this game though?
it's being worked.
gone.
They got to pirate it now, and then they go, "Who don't pirate our games?
Yeah.
Why take it
true.
away?"
That's what it leads to.
Yes.
That's what it leads to, piracy.
They're cooking.
Yeah, but
They're
that's that.
cooking.
And I don't agree with it. I know you got one to go with it with eShop. You can go into it.
Oh yeah. No, the
What-
eShop. Look, the Switch has been out for 8 years, and in the 8 years, I think they might have updated the eShop like 3 times.
Well, they did put Mario as a little icon. To
Which
slow
which slowed down the internet even more.
Yeah.
that
no,
was
stupid.
stupid.
I think that's the funniest part. They put that in there like to be cute, and it
Yeah.
slowed things down more.
Yo,
a
but
little
that-
8-bit Mario slowed down your shop.
Yo, have you
That's
noticed how much of a chore? And this is hardwired in.
Yeah.
This is a hardwired Ethernet cable switch, and it's like it's a chore to freaking go through the shop. You go to the page, you have to wait for it to load. I'm like, yo, what the hell, man?
It's a chore to go past the first page.
I
Yes.
love looking up indie games, but it takes so
It takes
long to
forever.
look up indie games.
And then
dude.
they did the one of the updates. They put the number of games that they have. It's like 5,000 games, and you're like, oh
It's
my
a
god,
lot.
how many pages?
I would need 5 months to get through this fucking thing because this internet's so fucking slow.
It's so bad, man.
And the quality of the trailer.
Oh yes,
When you click it,
Yes.
if it has a trailer,
yes.
sometimes they look disgustingly bad.
Yeah, Micro doesn't do it on the Xbox. Doesn't do it on the PlayStation.
Go on YouTube, you'll see it fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens when it hits
In fact,
the Switch.
it's funny you said that because that's what I do. I see a game. I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. Go on my phone.
Let me go on
Look on
YouTube.
YouTube and look up
Go on
the
YouTube.
trailer.
It'll be way faster.
because I can't watch it from the
Way
Switch.
faster.
It's crazy, man.
Way faster.
And they don't let you buy the games like before
No.
when they had the virtual shop or whatever they had.
Oh, the
Console.
virtual console.
Virtual console.
yeah.
So they let you buy the games.
Right.
I know why they changed it because they wanted an infrastructure that can move along with the system. So they didn't think ahead
No.
and they just had you switch every time you buy a new system to buy the same Mario game over and
Yeah.
over and over. And now they finally changed it. I mean, people still pissed because they didn't see that switch yet,
Yeah.
but they didn't even offer it.
Nope.
They took away the virtual console.
And also the gold points, man.
gold points too now.
It's about to go.
They're getting rid of the gold points.
Like, why aren't you thinking ahead?
No, they
You
don't.
knew the system was going to change. Why
Yeah.
can't you just integrate the gold coins
They had
over? Move it over.
They had 8
that
years.
would make sense, bro. That would make sense.
They're like, use them, you
You're asking
stingy
for,
bastards.
you're asking for too
Right.
much.
I don't understand. Like, listen, I don't understand what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So I don't know how easy it is to move that money over to something else. But they could just be like, oh, I'll give you a gift card. Use it over
Something.
here.
Something.
Nothing.
No.
Nope.
You
They
have
say
to spend it.
They're like, use it or lose it.
And you know what sucks?
And you know what you're gonna do? Even if you lose it, you're gonna buy the goddamn Switch 2 anyway. So shut up.
That's
Well, you
that's
know what's
pretty
sucks
much
about-
that's the
Exactly what they're
mentality.
saying.
That's the
The
mentality.
worst thing about the gold points is if you buy it, like let's say you use the gold points, you get more gold points. You can't get rid of it. So they give you a gold
Well, the
points.
cool thing is, I mean, I'm in a
Like, what the-
I'm in a better
true.
position because I don't have that many. I have like $3.50.
I have-
I'll
yeah.
use it for the DLC for Splintered Fate,
I have
which
the
is
same shit.
$7. So
Yeah, but when you do that, you're gonna get more gold
I'll
points.
get like what 20 cents. I'll get 20 cents, whatever. Like,
But still,
but
it's
if it
like-
was for a $50, $60 game, yeah,
Right,
I know
right.
what you're saying. But like,
Think of the amount of people who don't realize they have gold points.
right.
And
Yeah, I
then when
gotta
they
go
do,
look now.
it's gone. For what reason?
It's gone.
The Switch isn't gone.
What is
What
the
reason?
reason?
Well, I hope that if there is a reason for it, and it's because they're, I hope the reason is that the Switch 2 is gonna have a full-fledged like
Oh, we could assume.
working eShop.
We could assume so.
That's what I'm
But
hoping.
The amount of, they didn't do nothing.
No.
For 8 years.
Dude, for real, they
it's the
did,
same
they
shit.
did not do a damn thing to the eShop, man.
I always wonder why they were so shitty with that. Like, it's just almost impossible to find something in their shop, and it's just flooded with over.
Because it
10,000
became a
games.
hit so fast. You know, they just could not keep up with the infrastructure upgrades. Or
That
it was-
hit so fast.
the amount
8
of-
years, dude.
The amount of money and resources these motherfuckers have. Come on, man.
they were late.
What
to
is the reason?
Game
One.
with HD. You know,
One-
it's
Oh, I
like
forgot who I was talking to.
They just don't care. I don't
One
think they
guy-
care.
One guy
Yeah.
in a week,
Mhm.
one smart, very smart guy,
Mm.
can do that entire shop over, significantly change the experience. One guy.
they're
in
a
a
very
week.
conservative company. You know?
I would say they just. This is good and it's bad. They just do what they want, and nobody can tell them otherwise.
And this
Yeah.
is why.
And there's bad, and then there's good with that.
Mario Kart's up to 60 million sold. 60 million.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why they don't care about
Yeah.
the eShop.
And that's why it's a release title
Yeah.
on the Switch too.
And, and the internet works on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Internet better work on that,
It
bro.
works on that
Come on,
because
son.
that's their flagship.
Never,
game.
I never had any issues with the Mario Kart Online ever. I had issues
Oh no,
with Smash.
people get kicked. People get kicked.
Well, I
from-
mean
from our
between
races.
matches, but not like during.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
you're
not
right,
during the
you're right.
match, but like connection before or whatever.
I never had any issues with Tetris 99, Mario Kart.
yeah, those are good.
And that's
Smash,
it.
for
That's
some
about it.
reason, I'm like,
That's about it. Everything else is there's issues. Every other game there's issues. Fucking what was it? Mario Maker.
oh, that was
You
a
couldn't
disaster.
even
That was a
fucking-
disaster.
You couldn't.
That was a fucking disaster.
Couldn't
Want to
make
play a
it.
game in 3 frames? All right.
Couldn't make it online.
Ugh.
You couldn't make it online.
Oh, yeah,
Mario World 1? Nope.
yeah.
Not online.
You got to make a Mario Online Maker.
I mean, we've already talked about it like a week ago, but obviously the live service shit.
Oh,
That will always.
It can be a mistake.
I think that always has been bothering me. Yeah, Choc.
Can we get specific?
Oh,
We
we're
get
talking
real
about
specific.
Warner Brothers pieces of shit.
No, we're gonna talk
Oh.
about Marvel's Avengers first.
Oh, Marvel's
Oh yeah,
Avengers,
that's a
okay.
good one. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
How do you fumble the Avengers?
I think that was something. I think with something like that, it's. I think what's so bad, and it goes back to what we were talking about with multiverses and stuff. When the execution of how the game plays, the most important part, is done so well.
Yeah,
And
that's
the,
what's so
and
frustrating.
the characters are done so well.
Yes.
And when you have that as a base, and you fuck that up,
Yeah.
with characters from a universe that is infinite, you know from the you could just keep the things that were in the data mine with Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, people that were Captain Marvel, who was supposed to be released before it went belly up. The fact that that's what it became, and kudos to the campaign because the campaign is dope. Campaign is dope.
Campaign
And
was fire.
and that's the failsafe. That's like, all right, at least the campaign was dope, and you could still play it to this day.
Yeah.
But the potential of what that should have been, it's so fucked up because
Yeah.
they never played that dope. Those characters.
Yeah.
This is the thing. When that came out, live service wasn't really like, they were dabbling in it.
Yeah.
But you can tell in that game that they were working on the solo game. and that they tacked on the live service secondary. And you could tell they can't hide that.
Yep.
And the fact that the one player game was so good and the gameplay mechanics were good in the game, the fact that live service, everyone saw that it was half-assed.
They're trying to do
the way they tried to do it.
They're trying to do a forever game. That's what they're trying to do. The game, all they
But it
have to do is
wasn't supposed to be.
updates, and that's it. Yeah.
And we knew it. We knew it wasn't supposed to be.
It was better off just being add 5 more hours to the game, keep it co-op, and make a sequel.
They had the
Make
Black Panther. They had
do
the
the-
Black
Yeah,
Panther download.
Yep.
That was what they were supposed to
do
do.
the
in
single
game.
player and then have the multiplayer like as like an
Side
extra.
story.
Yeah, as an extra.
Well, yeah, that's it.
And if you want to
That they
do another one,
sold.
and you can always do, it's okay to do a sequel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Now the fact that you fucked this up, you can't do a sequel because now you put a fucking black eye on it.
Yeah.
Yup.
So it's like no, Marvel's Avengers
Actually-
coming back out, even though there's a rumor of a Marvel's Avengers coming out by a different company.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
But it's like now when people think about it, they're not excited anymore.
Yeah, and on top of that, the black eye on that Marvel's Avengers game was so bad that it gave a black eye to Guardians of the Galaxy, which was actually
a good game.
solid
And-
fucking
and a
game.
complete game, not live
Overshadowed.
service.
Yeah.
Right.
And people were like, we're not excited about it.
Exactly.
And it
That-
got no press.
That game was so the soundtrack alone in that game.
And not to give you PTSD, but they fumble. How you fumble Spider-Man coming to the fucking game? How do you fumble Spider-Man coming to the game?
Bro.
That is crazy.
How do you not put them on both systems?
That is dumb. That is dumb.
Yeah.
How do you not get Wolverine on the Xbox?
Yeah, I was just about to say you put Wolverine on the
At
Xbox
least.
with Spider-Man. Like,
At
Yeah.
least.
how do you
if
fucking
it-
this up?
If you're gonna do console exclusive characters, you gotta give Xbox something.
Yeah.
And to be honest, not to cut you off,
Oh,
Al,
yeah.
but to be honest,
Go
but like Avengers playing like that, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's just so dope. It's
So many
like I
moments.
thought of this game the other day and I said, I want to play this game, but I feel hurt. I feel hurt.
Yeah, the
to
hurt is there.
I feel hurt to play this game because Captain America played so well. Hawkeye played. Everyone played
Everyone
fucking
great.
amazing.
Everyone's great.
It was just like, dude, come on, why'd you do this to the Avengers?
You know what games are being developed at the same time?
Hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers. The real games. That's what they were supposed to be. Both of them.
Yeah.
And then they should have released the live service part of Avengers separately as a free download if you want to go that way.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been.
And yeah, Sentinels in the background being hinted. And people think of X-Men because people are working on an X-Men game. They don't know what kind of game it's going to be, but it's like,
You won't see that.
you froth at the mouth for an X-Men game like that, but then you get very cautious because like, don't you dare make this live service.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna fuck it up, just like you've
Yep.
been fucking up everything that involves superheroes.
If you want that Wolverine suit, though,
yeah, exactly.
you
Yeah.
gotta buy that.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say to add to that, as far in general, just the closing of studios. You
I got
brought
that,
up Hi-Fi Rush, like studios that just closed down with successful games, and it's just like, what
Bullshit.
the fuck? What's going
It's
on?
fucking bullshit.
You know,
It's
like that was a big one. That
It's
was a
the
big one.
infrastructure
But I
of
feel
how
like-
things are. It's the infrastructure of how much money is being spent on these things and how much they're losing without you realizing
it's
because it's
crazy.
too high.
But the thing is with Hi-Fi Rush, I think it could only go so high because it was released initially on it was like
It was Shadow
Drop
It was Shadow
It
Drop.
was
on
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass.
It was
Yeah.
Game Pass.
So it's there. No matter how good the game was, nobody was actually buying it because it was
It took a while. It took them it came out after they got closed.
yeah.
Physically.
Wow.
After they got closed, it was available.
You got
'Cause-
that.
That game was fire.
And I wish it was games that sucked that this happened to.
Yeah,
like what was it, Concord or whatever else?
Yeah.
Like these are all games that are fucking great. They play great,
But the studios get
and
shut
it's just
down.
it's just poor
Yeah.
practice. It's just like the multiverses thing we've beat to the ground. Obviously talking about it, but Sticks the other day showed me a list of data mine characters that I already was aware of.
Right.
Neo, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Legolas, Gandalf. You mean to tell me that shit's not gonna be successful?
It's fucked up.
That shit is left on the tape. All those characters,
Yeah.
Poison Ivy, Robin. What?
Bruh.
I would have loved to see
What?
a Hi-Fi Rush 2, man.
Me too.
It's like, yo.
And that could have been co-op.
Oh my god, easily.
Hi-Fi Rush 2 could have been
Easily
co-op.
they could have made
that's
a
still
co-op.
possibly happening because of people actually doing something good
But
by hiring them back.
Yeah.
the thing is that like these things are the positive thing is like these things have such an impact on a lot of people that some want to do it themselves.
Right.
There's rumor, not really rumors, but someone's trying to start up a Multiverses Infinite. So like they're trying to do research
trying
on
to
how
keep it alive.
they're trying to keep it alive, add things that people want. They have things with Smash Brothers that looks like a 16-bit game with mad characters in it. That's online that you could play. So like there's people out there like, nah, we're gonna do this shit the right way, and that's great. That's great, but it's just fucking shitty.
The opportunity was there.
It's
and it was
just
fumbled.
shitty.
Yeah.
It's a transformation of the industry that I just
The ugly,
don't agree with.
the ugly
I
part.
just hate it.
And to just
Some
to-
people love it. Some people love it.
and just to say, like we got it. We do have to remember that Marvel's Avengers was released during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get into a studio together.
They got fucked over by that a lot. Yeah,
they
really did.
They get shafted by that. But
What
Well,
up,
there
not
was-
sir?
But online during the pandemic, Animal Crossing, come on, what's happening? What's happening?
They rocking with that instead. They rocking with that because
Exactly.
they want peace,
Yeah.
but we want to hit somebody. Like,
They couldn't get the Avengers together online during the pandemic. What did they do wrong?
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't understand, man. This
What
shit's,
the hell?
It's disappointing. It's upsetting, and all those fucking trends just need to stop, man. It's ruining gaming, in my opinion. It's ruining it.
Who's that? Yeah, of course. Who's got the next one? I got another one. If you want.
Yeah,
I could talk about it.
Go ahead.
DLC
In general,
in general, like
you don't like buying horse armor?
You don't like buying horse armor?
That was the first one to do it, man.
Yeah,
no,
you said you don't like buying horse armor.
like
that was the black guy,
when
not black guy.
I'll say like black guy. Which black guy?
Oh, this
not
is
like for
getting
no
bad.
for example like Tekken 8 they released DLC but it was just the characters and not the stages and it's like
That's because people can't read. They
Wow.
got excited.
that's also possible.
And it just said not stages. They're not included, but people got pissed.
But dude, like yo, we dropped 70 for the game and we dropped an additional however much for the DLC.
Just to get juggled.
Give me a goddamn stage.
No, seriously, it should be stage
Ooh,
and
I'm-
music. Stage, music,
After this,
character.
I'm piggybacking off of what Mass Produced just put in there. Definitely.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you know, I'm piggybacking off. Of
Oh.
that.
Um,
I'm piggybacking
Oh,
off of that.
man.
Thanks for that comment, Max.
Yeah.
and character packs, like, just I don't want to wait so long between character packs. Like,
Well,
That's
it's
the
all,
only
all
true
right,
way
all
to
right. See,
they
this
continue to make
that's the murky area. So it's like
Yeah.
with every fighting game, it's like how many is supposed to be available upon release, right?
Well, don't they
how
have a-
many is acceptable, and how many is acceptable in a pack?
I think if you release at least 30 to begin with as your base game, that's up there.
30.
Like
30,
if
honestly-
they're gonna have, yeah, I'm saying there's games that have 90 characters in it, yes, but
Yeah.
But no.
To start.
I was gonna say 30 characters on release is more than enough.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like 20 should be standard, but 30 that's almost a lot.
And you
know
need
what
a,
I
mean?
but they
I'm
need
saying
a,
for complaint wise,
Yeah, yeah,
if people
yeah,
are complaining, if you have 30
You know what's
different characters,
but
released,
I would be okay with 20 if like, or even less than that if they had a roadmap to show like, you know, hey, we're gonna release this or this, you know, so you see what's happening in
But
the future.
are people going to be paying for that?
it's live service. It's basically live service.
Pretty much.
No, I'm saying,
For
are
fighting
we
games, yeah.
talking about like just a release?
Oh,
or
yeah,
talk
you're
about-
paying.
Because
You're paying.
live service, you're always paying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if you're, let's talk about Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter, all right? Let's say Street Fighter 7. Obviously, we don't need one, but Street Fighter 7. How
It's
many?
gonna last
30
another 20
characters.
years.
Okay, to start with.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so how many people are going to be like, where's this character, right? Where's this character? So you're going to have to
Oh,
release
yeah.
pack. So how many per pack is acceptable, and what's the price that's acceptable? And
Basically,
what does that
they've
come
done
with?
Basically, they've done it by quarter. One character, one stage, different music at least
Yeah.
Yeah.
each quarter. And
So
then
it won't
they'll
be a
do
pack. It'll
costumes.
just be a character
They'll
that
do
comes with
costumes
stuff.
and stuff in the middle.
Stages, music.
Yeah, but that's
One.
how that's the gaming and that's fighting game industry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only way they can keep going. But they're not qualified. They don't say that they're live service, which is funny.
But they
Yeah.
technically
But you,
are.
Yes.
well, the
Yes,
thing
they
is,
are.
Smash Brothers fucked up a lot of things.
Yeah.
It fucked up a lot of things
Yeah.
because it gave everyone
For free after.
that they wanted, and then
Oh no, you had the pass though.
and then you have to pay, and then after that was done,
Mhm.
no, we want more,
oh yeah.
and that hurt multiverses because live service, you are a slave to the public.
Yes.
You will never stop working.
Yeah.
And 100 won't be enough.
Yep.
Why isn't this person in there?
Yeah.
Why isn't this person? You
Yeah,
are a
it's-
slave
Yeah.
to the public who is not happy. They're never happy. They're never satisfied.
No.
And that's the one fucked up thing about Smash Bros. I was like, oh yeah, I want Ryu Hayabusa, but I got like 8 dudes I fucking use, and it plays awesome, and I have fun.
And
they
80
said,
characters.
They said, no, fuck Sakurai. They were pissed. Fuck Sakurai.
Crazy.
The dude who brought you this fucking game, you
right.
said fuck him because he didn't put your little stupid character from Kirby?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Like, that's what the public has
you-
turned into, is because they don't appreciate the shit that they're given.
So you're going by community.
Community has become-
in the game industry.
The community has become toxic,
Yeah.
and then the
Entitled.
and then entitled, and they're like, oh, you're gonna pay it? All right, well, you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it, and that's the fucked up thing that's happening. You're gonna pay for it because you're gonna give me death threats,
Yeah.
because that's what
Yeah.
that's the path that we're down is
Pretty
death
much.
threats.
Yeah.
People are getting death threats because a fucking character's not in the game.
Fucking crazy.
No, I mean, and that's not even just fighting games, like just storyline, like Last of Us, Last of Us 2. Yeah.
Every media, any
game.
entertainment thing possible. If something is not my way, I'm going to send you a death threat. That's what we're dealing with now. That's
we got
They
keyboard
ignore it.
warriors,
They-
ballless keyboard
yeah.
warriors.
Army of the Sexless is what they do. But I want to get to what a mass producer said.
Go for it.
Gripes, the award shows.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I know we're gonna get into it, but I want to just one last thing on that.
Fuck!
How much money have you spent on Street Fighter 6 so far?
So far, I
Yes,
bought
total.
I bought season 1 and 2.
I'm up to like 140.
Yeah, I'm probably there too. And not for nothing, Street Fighter 6 did it too. You have to buy your stages too.
No.
Yeah.
So I bought the
Yeah.
game for $30
Yeah.
on sale. So that
you
means
go.
I'm gonna have to fucking.
So it's
know,
like,
that's how they
so,
get it.
it's like,
Well, no, I mean,
it's turning it. It's a sneaky live service.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
sneaky live
It
service.
is.
Don't get me
is,
wrong.
yeah.
Don't
You
get me wrong.
grind for years,
Yeah.
and maybe you can get that stage.
Yeah, I mean, you can earn the stages through I forgot how, but yeah, because I didn't pay outright for the 2 stages that I bought.
But they'll always have exclusives
Yeah.
that you can't get unless you buy it and you get it at that time or play online at that time. That Halloween costume you ain't getting again.
Yeah, nah, chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, on to the award.
Yeah, the award shows. Fuck those shows. Like I you know how mad I get with
The
with these shows.
categories, man.
Like it's
Categories are
not.
the worst
I
thing.
love the presentations.
The
I
categories are the
love
thing.
the trailers, the new games that they show. I have
Yes.
no problems with any of that.
I like the
It's-
spotlighted shows on certain
categories.
Yeah, that's fine, and that does very well. But I think the categories, and the same thing goes for any award show you watch. Period. It's rigged and it's nonsense.
And
It's
you
it's
see
just
how
it's
small they make the industry just by the choices they do. It's basically
ev-
5 games
it's
every
5
category.
to 6 games
So if you're gonna do that, why do it?
for everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's no spotlight on the indies. They pick one indie,
No, they'll pick 5. There's 5. They'll name 5 of these
Yeah,
out of the thousands.
but not. But yeah.
Thousands that came out
It's,
the year.
and it's like, it's so like the action category or the fighting game category or like you'll see a random game that's like, why is this here?
category because
Why is Pikmin 4 a strategy game? Strategy RPG?
they pad
RTS.
The thing is that they have bad categories and they pad those categories with
the same thing.
games that don't fucking fit because
Yeah.
they just pad them with. I'm like, what the hell? Why do you have
It's like no.
no racing category? No, it's
I would do
sports.
I would love to do the indie award show, but we don't have the money or the resources to
Yeah.
do such a thing or the time to play all these games. But and they bank on that. They're like, great. So
Right.
we'll just throw some bullshit out there. But
Yeah.
it's like, dude, what the fuck are we doing in these award shows?
I applaud that they made it somewhat like the Grammys or so, like something to actually look forward to and be like, this
prestigious-
is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, there's more game awards. We should pay attention to more game awards than just that show
Yeah,
because that's where these games get shine.
yeah.
It
So you're
turns
like
in,
my one game didn't get that award, but it got 200
and it,
everywhere else.
it almost turns into who spent the most money on their game.
Oh yeah,
You know how much,
Pretty much.
you know, it has to be AAA, right? AAA has to win Game of the Year.
the
you know?
trailers though.
I mean, the trailer.
It's a trailer show.
Yeah.
It's a trailer show.
Yeah.
I love the trailer.
I like. Look, I like.
Trailer Park Show.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
sorry.
Hey, listen, Mass is mad because obviously everybody's gonna have their favorite game, and if that favorite game doesn't get mentioned or anything, you're gonna get pissed. That's the thing about award shows. But Returnal, yeah, it said it got robbed for It Takes Two.
Well,
It Takes Two does deserve where it got.
I mean, it does deserve.
but
it.
It's a great
obviously,
game.
if you didn't play it or whatever, you might not believe that.
It
But
does
that's
deserve it.
how award shows go. But the fact that that was against Returnal is kind of weird by
Yeah.
itself.
I mean,
Horizon
Horizon got snubbed twice.
gets killed every time.
have someone from that team on the podcast. They'll be ranting the entire fucking time.
It's like,
Even
yo,
Horizon,
Zelda, Eternal, well, like fucking
Even
Elden
Lego.
Ring, like those things always steal.
even Lego Horizon. Watch Zelda come out with a Lego.
Yep,
Kill 'em.
y'all not getting
Just
nothing. They ain't never eaten. Like they haven't won any awards. I don't think.
Because they release the same year as either a Zelda game or a God of War game.
Actually, that last
Yeah.
Zelda did probably take over the Lego stuff.
wow.
They got nominated.
Dude, it's the award show to me. I'm just like, all right, just show us some cool trailers because these categories are stupid. And
I like
and enough of the esports. All right, I know, I know
its own
people.
thing.
Yeah, that should be its own. It should be its own award show.
It should be a separate show.
It should be its own
'Cause
award show.
I guarantee you, no one gives a fuck
Yeah.
about Coach of the Year, Team of the Year, Game of. No one cares.
And ongoing game of the year. Listen, we can go in each category, but not.
Yeah.
But ongoing game of the year can be the same game every year, right? It can
Yeah,
be Fortnite for the
Yep.
last 10 years.
Could be.
For fighting game of the year, though, they will never name Street Fighter or Tekken any again. But they're live service games and they're continuing. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
They're living.
Yeah.
I mean, they had up. Oh, was it the game with the update? No, the DLC.
Cyber Shadows.
A DLC got a freaking was on one of the
Ring.
Elden Ring DLC
yes, that
was
it.
nominated for Game of the Year.
Which
I
is
said,
deserved.
who the fuck is doing this?
Yeah, seriously.
Listen, which it deserved, but it is in a different
No,
category.
it deserves praise.
Different category.
But Game of the Year, it won a year ago.
Yeah, that's
should
the
be
problem. With
Enough.
What it
problem
should
with the
have
categories.
They should have DLC category.
Yes.
Dude, thank you.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Thank you.
Why not?
And
Should I have a
and
racing-
and remakes need to be in their
A
own
racing
category.
Racing game category. yes.
Remakes need
You
to be
don't
in their
like
own
A
shit.
remake category.
You can't have Resident
Well,
Evil 4
fucking-
remake. We've seen Resident Evil 4 before.
Honestly, racing is a sport technically.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that's
could see how
dumb.
they.
Yeah, but there's arcade racers. How come they
They
don't
made
have? They don't
one.
have any of them.
Nah, the problem is they'll name one racing game.
Slipstream.
And then soccer.
Slipstream is a dope.
That's it.
Yeah.
Slipstream is a dope indie racing game, right? I was expecting that shit to be at least nominated at the game.
Act
Awards.
like it didn't come out.
That shit was not even mentioned at all. Wasn't
Nope.
even mentioned
Damn.
at all.
That's the problem.
But they need to redo categories.
Yeah.
Redo the categories.
Yeah.
Categories
It
stink.
seems like
Look, I
easy
like
fix.
I like the live aspect of it. Like, me personally, I like watching live shows because you see people fuck up, and that's what I like watching. I like watching,
The thing
people
is,
mess up.
what's giving them money? That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
The
The-
fact
the-
that
the
there's
trailers-
a spotlight on games, that's great.
The
Right.
trailers is giving them money. They don't care.
Yeah.
They'll say,
Yeah.
oh, if they
Yeah.
have more categories, it's going to pop up online.
Yeah.
Day one. That's it.
The world premieres and all that. That's awesome. I like
It
that.
should be a world premiere show
But the categories,
on
damn it.
G4.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I got another.
Oof.
Microsoft and the Red Ring of Death. What a mistake that was.
It costs a lot of
That
money.
was their biggest mistake ever in history.
costs a
Biggest
lot of
Possibly.
electronics mistake. Yeah, $3 billion.
I mean, the Zune. Nah. They didn't make the
What was,
Zune.
what was his name? Steve Bauer, I think.
Steve Ballmer?
Cheer for me!
Yeah.
That guy. And he fucked up his knee. He said, ow!
I think it was a $3 billion mistake.
Could you imagine the guy, the engineer that had to go to him and tell him that the freaking red ring was happening?
I don't
Yeah,
get
he has cement feet in the ocean.
And the
right
first thing
now.
he said was, "How much is it going to cost?" And he said, "Well, sir, how
do
much?"
it. He said, do it.
$3 billion. He's like, "Do it."
Now.
And they won. They almost won that.
Yeah, it turned
Yeah.
it turned the whole company around, man.
Because everybody had to get 6 systems.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I
Like,
went
how
through.
many did you get?
I went through
through-
2.
I think
I think
went
too.
I went through 3.
I was on 6.
I sold mine before it got the red ring.
Fuck. And mine currently that I
lucky.
have. The
I
one
knew
that-
it was happening.
The one I have in my closet is currently in the process of red ring. So I don't even
Yeah.
turn it
You
on.
better get rid of it. It's about to turn into a fucking droid and fucking kill you.
AI, red ring. AI is gonna come
Like,
alive.
Yo, or it's gonna grow legs like the PS5.
I mean, it looks like it has a fan built into it.
Yo.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Frankenstein.
That's
No.
just gonna start killing people.
But I mean, I don't understand how that even happened. Like, how did every system fail? You didn't test it for
I mean,
how long? Like, they do test, I think,
Well, I remember
under the
watching
heat and
something.
stress. Like, what happened?
They did rush it to market to beat the PS. What was it? The PS3.
3.
That was PS3,
They rushed
yeah.
it. They rushed it to market to release before PS3,
And that helped, but this
and
didn't.
because they had to get this shit out to get
Yeah.
to make waves.
They
and-
got in more people's houses,
yeah,
but they didn't make more money.
but they should have taken their time and ironed out the fucking the technical mistakes.
Yeah. I only
real.
know like maybe 2 people who have the original Xbox 360 from day one.
That's
they
crazy,
bought.
and it
Yeah.
still works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember my 360 was like the CD tray was like getting stuck, and I was like, damn, I just felt like it was about to go any day, even though it worked fine. And I remember selling it to somebody, and I had him try it out. And in my head, while he was trying it out, I'm like, please work, please work, please work, please work, please work. And it worked. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Granted, they did handle it the correct way.
Yeah.
They had free returns for next 3 years
questions,
or so, whatever.
No questions asked.
So they did handle it well, but it was a bad mistake.
For real?
Bad one.
All right, what else I got?
I have the outrage from the community sometimes leveled at a game when they don't like the protagonist. You know, like
Dante?
Is that a company thing though?
No, it's a community. It's
part of the community.
It's a community thing. Like, you know, when you have when what was it, Star Wars Outlaws came out, they didn't like the fact that it was a female chick. They wanted it to be somebody like a Han Solo, like a male dude.
Then they did that for the new Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Yotai, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they did it
Ghost
for that.
of Yotai.
Yeah, Ghost of Yotai. They were like
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's just a form of protest. It's not. It's annoying.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's just the fact that they think they have power and they want to use it.
Yeah, I just don't like the hate.
Abuse it.
The hate at the devs because it's the community when they throw hate at the devs
But they're
for
making
those
money.
decisions. Yeah.
The people who complain are making money. That's the problem.
Well, yeah.
They can make money on Twitch or X and whatever by complaining.
Mhm.
They don't care about what they're complaining about.
And you mentioned it when they released DMC, the Dante redesign.
Yeah.
I was one of them people. I was like, this ain't Dante. Like, what are we doing here? But then I played the game. I was like, oh, this shit fire.
Well, that Dante's a little bit different because I don't think his design looked that great in DMC. You know, I think he had
So
a
you're
better.
one of them.
No,
So you're part of the problem.
No. I'll critique.
You can't talk.
No, listen. I'll critique from Zelda to Zelda. I'll critique Link's design from It's like okay, he had a better outfit in that one. He had a cooler design in this one. That's a different story, But
you don't go on forums being a toxic asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't say
And spreading hate everywhere.
Oh, Echoes of Wisdom stars just Zelda. No, I can't. No, every Zelda needs the star Link. I'm not touching it. I was like, no. I was like, all right. I was intrigued. Actually,
Remember what
when I
we
saw
said
that.
about the Battletoads? I'm like, I'm not crazy about their designs. I'm like, they kind of look weird. I'm like,
Wait it out.
That was a
happens.
design thing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about that. And then we played. I was like, this game's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
The
But
problem is a lot of those people don't play it, and they still want to complain.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
people want what they want when they want it. And if they don't get it, because you can get anything you want nowadays with just your phone in 2 seconds. If you don't get it, I'm going to give someone a death threat.
Yeah. And I'll extend it too, also because I was going to go into death threats.
Now we're gonna go to the next thing.
Cafe Fox mentioned death threats also. That's messed up too. Like when you don't like
Because
something in the
there's no
game,
consequences.
like you should not give a death threat to a dev under any circumstance. Like
Yeah.
they shouldn't like
you
they
know
work.
why they do it? You know why they do it? Because they get a reaction.
Yep.
But
That's
it's not.
why. That's
cool.
the
It's
reason.
just-
That's the reason why.
No, but then you're gonna get some person who's like, no, I really want to do
they don't
that.
think of that.
It's like
no,
you
I'm
know,
saying they don't think of that. They think of the reaction.
not
they
the
don't care about
person who
what
says
happens.
it, but the person who does it. Yeah, the person who says it might be different than the person who actually tries to do it. But it's like it might incite somebody.
and if it
it's-
happens, they'll be like, "Oops,"
yeah.
and then move along. They're not gonna care.
Today's gamer is spoiled. They're extremely spoiled and
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
ungrateful, extremely ungrateful.
and that's
so
the
if
world
they
that they're in.
Yeah, and if they don't get something, a character, a stage, a game is delayed, something, if they don't get what they want when they want it, they are enraged and they want to go after the wrong person. That's what they do. They go after the wrong person. They don't know how to be patient. They don't know how to wait. They don't know how to appreciate. And that's unfortunate because the devs, more than any time in history, have been attacked online
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Like the shit that was sent to Tony Wynn, who was like the nicest fucking guy in the world, who we had on the podcast. Passionate dude, worked on multiple games. Oh, it's his fault. He's arrogant. He's this, and everyone on the team is like, "What do you talk? Who's making this shit up? Who is making up things that are not even true because you're not getting what you want?" Trust me, I'm mad that the game's gone too, but I know it has to do with Warner.
They say it to get people riled up.
Oh, I got one.
That's why I don't care about them.
I'm talking about the big companies like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. Especially Nintendo, stopping the tournaments, like the trying to protect their IP basically, and stopping
They
people
stopped
from
the
playing.
fandom.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a harmless thing.
I
Like
mean,
people
when
are
you
celebrating your freaking product.
do have Bowsette though. I can understand sometimes.
Bowsette?
They're
Wow.
Like, stop.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a little much.
Well, the thing is, the Smash community, you gotta be careful with. I know exactly why they did it, and that's why I wasn't so angry about it.
I can understand.
Because the Smash community,
sleaze.
I mean, there's some like cool people who know how to play the game and are competitive and stuff, but there's some really disturbed individuals that are good at the game, creeps. Like really, words I can't say on the podcast without getting censored and whatever, but they're fucking disturbing individuals.
And some of them stink.
And
Some of them.
Some.
lot
We're
of
talking
them
like
stink.
80% of the motherfuckers. But like Nintendo does not want it because a lot of these people have like channels and they don't want to be attached to these people.
I can understand why they want to disassociate themselves with certain aspects of it.
We'll
But
just
there
say
is a
Nintendo
fandom,
doesn't
though.
like PDFs.
Yeah. But there is a fandom,
Think about it.
and to cut the fandom completely and not allow them, like, what's it hurt to have a tournament? Like, as long as you don't associate Nintendo and they don't have no presence, my money did not go to that. Whatever,
Right.
they could do what they want. That's in like, oh, you held a tournament in your basement. No.
Right.
Nintendo says no.
Right.
Stop that. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to associate these big companies in your marketing, then I can say, okay, if they don't want to be a part of it, that's their decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that they have shut down huge things
Mm-hmm.
that were already established
Right.
is kind of crazy.
Nintendo's overprotectiveness of their own IP
Yeah.
goes a little too far.
They're
Sometimes.
like, we don't want
Fan
any,
games
we don't want any
Yep.
PDFs.
Fan game.
ain't having it.
Yep, no PDFs.
No PDFs attached to my to these
But-
tournaments.
You know,
I'm mad at
I
that.
saw something about Nintendo on YouTube. Somebody was talking about how Nintendo tried to sue Blockbuster for having their games in there. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it was a real
Blockbuster?
lawsuit. Yeah,
In Japan, there was no rentals though, so I can understand if they're coming from there. They're like, you're costing us sales. Stop giving our game out for a little. We're gonna bring it out digitally and rent it.
but they lost. They lost.
They lost.
They
yeah.
lost.
I
yeah.
like it when Nintendo loses like
They
that.
only
It's
lost like
like,
2 times.
I was like, what the hell?
yeah,
man?
they only lost like.
Yeah.
They've only lost like
They
2
don't lose
times.
a lot, but when
Yeah.
they lose, I'm like,
They just
okay.
stole money.
It's good.
A lot of-
Money wins.
A lot of lawsuits get thrown out because the person who complains disappears
Yeah.
somehow. I don't know what happens, but they disappear.
Nintendo ninjas.
Yeah,
Yo,
something
man.
happens. I don't know.
I mean, overall, the video game crash of '83 is obviously we're gonna have to say something about it because that was an industry mistake of producing too much, and it's almost like people have said
Oh yeah.
it's happening with all the trash that's being bought out indie wise.
Mhm.
Because we see the good stuff.
No
There's
regular.
a lot of bad.
You have to sift
garbage.
through though. You gotta
a lot,
go. You
a lot.
gotta go through. The
Oh,
garbage.
speaking of-
And they're saying, oh, it's going to cause another video game crash. Or the expensive games can cause a video game crash because now you're seeing $300 million, $400 million
Yes.
games
Yeah.
shut down
Yeah.
companies.
Yeah.
One bad decision or one person online saying, I don't want to buy that. And then your game
Yeah.
is killed before it comes out.
Yep.
Concord, I mean, regardless of what it was, no one gave it a chance. It was dead before it came out because
Seriously.
people said, I don't want to play Guardians of the Galaxy, which is weird. It's just weird. It's not like that's the worst game you ever seen in your life. And those games came out and they're still around to buy. I don't get it.
I was going to say also, can these video game companies
Just
can they
upset.
regulate the damn shops?
What do you
Because
mean?
like
Oh,
they're digital shops. Like you see games that you're like, what the hell? Like Nintendo, for
You
example.
don't want the Nintendo seal of
Nintendo in
quality?
the Nintendo in the eShop. You're seeing like,
Now with the releases, there's too many.
yo, they don't
I feel like it's
they don't
just
regulate that shit.
I feel
man.
like it's just Nintendo though.
no, there's
No,
I've seen
On
shit.
PlayStation,
Yeah,
the front page.
I'm not
they
even
just
talking
stopped
about the Steam is another.
Chalk, you're being
that's,
biased.
That's even
You're
worse.
being biased.
What do you mean?
Biased against Nintendo.
Well, when you see like
it. No, their store
smutty
is the
games
worst though. Their store is the
on
worst.
the front page, and it's supposed to be like a family system.
I mean, it's
Kev's like, let me D-Ride.
You try being a platform that's getting that many games to release a week. No one gets.
Well,
no
all right,
shop
Steam-
gets that many games.
Steam gets the most games
Listen, the
out
problem-
of all the companies, and they also have a problem too.
The
That's
problem
why I
is
bunch
quality
them all
control.
together.
I gotta see the paperwork.
Yes.
The
this-
problem is
I
quality
gotta see
control,
that.
and there's too many games being released every week.
Yes.
Over 8,000 a week.
No, it's
and
too
there's
much.
no way
Yeah.
you can go through them and see what is good. And they just
Exactly.
give up.
It's too much. It's too much game. It's
But
too
there should
many
be a
games.
system.
They
I'm
need
saying
an
there should
AI
be
or
a
something to
system
fi-
that'll bring up the good stuff.
Yes.
Like that should rise. That should be the cream
Yes.
of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
That should rise.
I mean,
Their
to the
rating
top-
system should
For
do
the
that shit.
most part, it's not on the top. You don't see it like advertising on the.
Oh, it's
no matter
scattered
what it
in
is.
there a little too much.
But it's scattered in there.
How many graphic novels or digital novels do I
Yeah.
need for $70 on the Switch?
None.
Like imagine Turbo. Imagine your daughter going through the eShop and then seeing some like
Hentai.
yeah, dude, I'm serious. So like
Well, that's why-
even with the parental controls, it'll still show
It'll
up.
still show. Yeah,
The
it's like
game
it's
will still
sick.
show up. Like,
Can't
and
buy
then you got to
anything, but
explain
it's
that to your
crazy.
daughter. Like, what the hell?
It's like, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. That's a bad game.
Choose something else saying for you. That's what I said. I was like, don't worry about that.
not for you.
Oh man,
It's human. It's all.
it's like it's a dildo in a. You're like,
Goddamn.
Don't worry about that. It's not for you.
Don't worry about
It's not
that.
for you.
not the toy
It's
you
a
need to
sword.
be
It's a
working.
sword.
Go play Mario. Go play Mario.
Bro. Wow.
Terrible. Terrible.
All right, so going off, I mean, we didn't really talk about the crash, but that was part of it. It's a crash of all this nonsense coming out at the same time. That's what caused it, and we may be on the process of getting something like that again. But the fact that there is an indie revolution going on, and those games do come out and they don't cost that much.
Yeah.
Compared to AAA games.
Yeah.
I think we're in a good space, at least there. But yeah, with live service, there's a chance that everything can go right to that, and then the game industry is completely different, and it's gonna die that way.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to play any of those games.
The Great Reset.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be. The reset button.
But one of the games that was a big proprietor to that was E.T. for the Atari.
Oh God. Bad memories.
That's
Bad
another.
memories.
That's another mistake.
So it's a classic.
A classic mistake.
Talk about no regulation.
It's probably top 5 all time.
No quality
Wow.
control at all.
That's probably the number one mistake of video games.
I was talking about top 5 video game. all
Didn't
time.
they make that game in like a week or something?
Top 5 games
In your
of all
list?
time.
On your list?
On everyone's list, Al.
Oh, shit.
Everyone's list.
I'm pretty sure it made the number one list at some point.
Didn't they make that game in like a week or a month or
I
something?
think it was about a
6
month,
weeks.
right?
Something
About a
like
month.
that. 6 weeks.
6
Oh, shit.
weeks.
No
I believe
chance,
it.
no time.
That
Not
might-
done.
That's
Talk
a lot.
about-
That's a lot of time. I
it
thought
was
it'd be like 3 days.
No, it
it
was-
was like 3 days.
It was a rush to release because they had the license to ET and it
Got
was
a money
rush-
grab.
They had to release it before the holiday season. So
That
that's
set
why
the
they-
precedent of unfinished games.
But that same guy made like amazing. Like he's a
Yeah.
good programmer. He made Yar's Revenge. He made freaking like 5 other games.
He's like, this
Not in a
wasn't my
week.
fault.
but not not in 6 weeks.
This
man.
wasn't my fault.
Can't pull off a miracle like that.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
man. E.T. a game? I don't know how that's going to be entertaining.
They
They
just
made
gave him-
Alf. Fuck Alf.
They just gave him money.
Alf was great. Alf was great.
I don't know. That's a
But
bad
that
one.
you can single that out as what caused the crash. And all the fake Pac-Man and all that. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, there
you
was
know
no
what I'm saying? There's so
regulation at
many in
all,
the same
dude.
game.
Pong.
Yeah,
How many free
so many.
Pong systems and
You know what's
it's-
crazy about
oh.
like releasing so many games? We've been having this channel for what? How many years now, right? And we've been talking about what do we always talk about? The backlog, right?
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are games in the backlog that we will never play for
Never.
our lives.
In
Like
our
there are
lives, yeah.
games, multiple games that we will never play as long as we're here, and that's
True,
fucking
true.
crazy.
That's
It's
crazy
only
to
$1.
think.
It's only $1.
That is crazy.
It's crazy to
Stranding.
think that.
Like the amount of games that we will finish before the end of our lives compared to the amount of games that we will never touch.
Yeah.
The pile of
I mean,
games.
you could-
it's fucking crazy.
Even if you played 5 minutes of each of those games, you
It's
still
just-
won't finish.
And you're not gonna finish.
You still wouldn't
Dude.
finish.
We've been
This
playing
whole
games-
having a job thing is for the birds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
We've been
I'm
playing
with that.
games for the longest time, and I bet you we cracked the 2% to 1% of games released.
Yeah.
Out of everything.
Yo,
we've
I
ever
remember
played.
there was a year. It was like a Christmas, and there was Metal Gear 1 and Jackal for the year.
Yeah.
And we
Yes.
were good.
Yeah.
We were good.
Yeah.
Plus the ones that we had already that we've beaten, we can always go back to.
Even the
But
bad games. were
yeah,
still-
Jackal and Metal
It's like,
Gear
all right.
1, we're like, now we're good.
Plus, you went outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we actually
Well,
like, you know,
yeah.
You
saw
may,
the
have had
sun.
you may have had a bike.
Bike, played
grass.
a sport.
I touch
know.
grass. I touch grass.
And now just in
It's too much.
my Switch alone, like
They give you free games.
yeah, that's
They
like
give you free
well,
games.
well, here goes a free game.
Let
No, I
alone-
don't
Yeah.
want one.
Let
Get the
alone,
free game is just sitting there like
I don't want one.
let alone what you buy. You're getting games per week for free, basically.
It's fucking insane.
it's nuts, man.
Like if you join the store, the Epic store online.
Oh,
I got
fuck
like,
that.
I got like 80 games.
I don't
there
even join that shit
for
because I'm like,
free.
what am I gonna do with this shit?
for free.
The Epic Store.
They gave
But
me
it-
Death Stranded. I never turned that game on.
But
they
it's
gave
like
me that like 2 years ago.
you're just wasting hard drive space, man.
No,
No, I
that's the
didn't
thing.
download.
Like if someone offers
This
me
is all
something
I
for
read.
free, I would probably not unless it's something I really want to play, like a Sifu
Yeah.
or something. But it's like if you offer me a game that I have no intentions of playing,
Yeah.
like a Destiny
yeah,
or whatever, I'm gonna say keep the game because what the fuck is it gonna do in my
Dude,
house?
they would give
I'm
me-
not going to play it.
They
Never.
were giving me physical disc of Destiny
Yeah.
2 for free.
What am I?
I bought Spider-Man. They said here.
No.
I bought another game. They said just take it.
It's like, no, I already have it. No, Tat, you have another
And
one
you
now.
know, in the warehouse, it's like boxes on boxes of this.
They should have done that for Anthem.
Yeah, like,
Yo.
come on, man.
They would have.
Damn.
It was like $1.
It's
$5.
like you need to understand. I'm not
Concord.
going to play this game. I'm not going to touch it.
And they couldn't give away Concord. They said we got to return them.
That's crazy.
They
man.
couldn't even give that away.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
They should have
That's
gave it
wild.
with a purchase.
Who
They didn't
has
take it.
who has a copy of that shit? Somebody has
A couple
to have it.
people. I doubt it's gonna be worth much, but if it was, whatever.
I'm sure it is because it's hard to get now.
I got a copy of
It's
Anthem.
hard- it's hard
Can't
to
play
get.
it though.
You
It's
can't
still
play it, but I'm
it's-
saying just to have that copy.
I could print out the paper. That's all it's worth. That's
You
what it's
scammer.
Wow.
Put that shit on eBay. Fake ass.
worth. Who's got another one? I
Uh,
can keep going if you want to.
Metal Gear 5 not being finished. That's a bad, terrible thing for the industry.
Mass Produce says Metal Gear Solid 2. It was a mistake because you play as a naked guy.
Instead of Snake.
Wow.
You play as a naked guy.
The
Naked
bait
guy.
and switch, man. The bait and switch.
Well, the bait and
Well,
switch
bait and
was
switch is
actually
the problem, too,
that's
sometimes.
a pretty. Even though I'm more of a Raiden fan than I
Yeah.
am a Solid Snake fan, but for people, who, if I was playing,
To trick people is fine.
that's like, dude, where'd my dude go?
Right.
You know, like I'd be pretty fucking pissed off.
I didn't mind, but I know I can understand why.
or at least
people
give
were,
an option. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's pretty messed up.
when you show a deceptive trailer to your game,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
expecting
pretty messed
people to buy your game,
Yeah.
and then they play it and it flips
Well, it starts off
right away.
normal.
Though.
It starts
That's
off
what I'm
normal.
It's a
saying.
bait and
That's what I'm
switch.
saying.
It starts off normal, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is
They
great.
gave
and
a
then
demo.
they switch it
They
up
gave
on
a
you.
demo where you play as the character you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
There was no hint that the character was
Yeah.
going to change. So you play that demo, it's like, I can't wait for day one.
Yeah.
And then you get to the part where you're at, and you're not your character
It
ever
wasn't-
again.
It was not handled.
I
right.
wasn't bothered by it, me personally, but I can understand why people were upset at that. I can understand why.
Yeah.
I was bothered when in Halo 2
Mm.
when you had to play as the Arbiter, which wasn't.
Arbiter.
That made me stop
Stop.
playing Halo.
Jesus.
So then,
It's not even that. It's not even that you had to play as the Arbiter. It's that you didn't finish the game as Master Chief.
Oh.
Wow.
You didn't. I'm pretty sure the last stage you finished the game as the Arbiter, and I'm just like, wait a
the bait
second.
and switch.
That's
man.
Wow.
yeah. That's
The
that's
bait and
not
switch.
that's not cool.
I was like, sir.
They did bait and switch and other stuff, but I don't want to get into it because I don't want to do spoilers. But
Right.
yeah, there's
Right.
certain games that people know that they've done bait and switch, and they're pretty bad still to this day. Sometimes it's not a bad mistake. But depends on how you take the story.
Right.
But yeah, we're not gonna get into that. And chat, I know you already spoiled it, but Cyberpunk was a mistake. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, that CD
Just
Project
everything.
Red was.
But that's more of an
Not
unfinished
finished.
game.
That's unfinished.
That's more of an unfinished game
Yeah.
discussion also.
Yeah.
But they did fix it.
later.
Yeah, a lot of
Much
games
later.
get fixed
A lot of
later.
games.
But now when you say Cyberpunk, everyone's like, "Oh, that sucks."
It
right?
will be
That's what
known-
they're
No,
known.
they came around.
No, I'm saying,
No,
but
no.
like
Oh,
it's
well,
known
well,
because
yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Days Gone, right?
In the
Like,
beginning, yeah.
Oh, the game sucked. No, it just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Overall, there's a stink involved with the name because of what happened.
Yeah.
But if you're stuck with it and you are an actual fan of it, you're fine.
That's like
You're fine
yeah.
now.
same with No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky came around.
They did a
ridiculous.
180,
No
man.
Man-
The,
yeah.
big, the craziest 180 ever.
People love that shit.
Yo, they promised so much shit. Like they
actually
lied
did it.
basically at E3.
10
They
years
lied
later.
and said, "Oh yeah, there's co-op. Yeah, there's this.
Nothing.
Yeah, and then when the game released, none of that shit happened.
fucking lied.
they lied. They
I mean, they
straight
did
up
that
lied.
with
dude.
Fable, and they didn't do it.
Almost. Well, they almost killed the whole thing, but then they literally
Dude, they worked for free.
listened to
I
everybody.
don't
And,
understand how, but they worked for free for 10 years.
right.
I don't know how.
I don't know how
I
you
want
They
to
fixed
see.
it.
I would
don't
love
know how
for
either.
someone to tell me how that's possible.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Wow.
Shipping a Fallout Special Edition in a trash bag.
I mean,
Yeah.
Was that? Is that? What
I
happened?
mean,
Yeah.
yeah. it was
I
supposed to
forgot
come-
which one it was. It was
76.
Fallout 76.
In a trash bag.
They-
It was
Yeah.
supposed
they
to be a
shipped it in
duffel
a
bag. It
trash
came in a
bag.
Because
real
it's a
shitty bag.
post-apocalyptic.
So like a plastic trash bag.
Yeah.
Well, it was not the thing that people were supposed to get.
Yes.
Because it's a post-apocalyptic world or whatever after
So they
nuclear.
put your shit in the garbage.
So they were just like, all right, that was. I guess I'm thinking of the boardroom. They're like, oh, this is a great idea.
Yeah,
We could-
we're gonna get away with this. That's like you motherfuckers.
They had high intentions. They were gonna give you this duffel bag, expensive and everything. Then the game came out. It's still nothing, and they said we can't afford this bag. We have to throw this in the trash. Oh,
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
let's give them the bag.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Like not giving what you paid for is a mistake.
Yeah, putting a code in the fucking physical box is
That's
a mistake.
Big mistake.
That's a big mistake.
You want this plastic box
for a collector?
That's
Like I'm
hilarious.
just buying a fucking case. That's it.
But what's funny is you don't own it. Even if you bought it physical,
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
a couple of Switch games, a couple of games in general
That's true.
that have a code in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't officially own that game when you bought the official box. What's the purpose of the box? What are you gonna get for that?
I despise that
It sucks.
so much. It almost is like you're eliminated, even though obviously you're playing the game, but it almost feels like you don't have the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
does.
saying?
To an
It does.
extent.
You know, like it's you buy the game, you get the art, you got the box art, you open it up. You used to get an instruction manual, which I miss,
Mm-hmm.
and you got the thing, either the CD or the cartridge. You throw it in, and that's yours. That's yours
Forever.
for
Until this round.
till
Yeah.
till
Yeah.
whatever happens to the system or whatever, you have it. But
Yeah.
like it makes me think of TMNT Out of the Shadows, right?
Mm.
That was a fun experience. That was dope. But I don't feel like I own it.
It's always a worry.
I don't feel like I own that.
Yeah.
'Cause I always
Like
wonder.
what is that?
I have a ton of games.
I remember,
a ton of games digital, and on Steam.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I mean, everyone loves Steam. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, Steam's gonna be here forever. What if there was a day where you wake up,
Gone. Wiped.
earthquake took out the whole
The
Steam
servers.
infrastructure.
Wiped.
Everything's gone. And you're like, yo, Steam is gone.
Yeah.
Everything you have is done.
I'm sure people will get steamed.
Yes, I'll give you that. Listen, I'll give you that one.
That was good. So
Not everyone will.
You already said. You
Not
already said you
everyone.
liked it.
Not everyone. But
Thank you.
if you did have your Steam library crash, the world would be a different place about digital
Yeah.
items. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I had like 400 games on my PlayStation digital.
Gone.
And what happens? What if I can't sign in? So you
You
can't
have
play
zero.
if you can't sign in one day, those
Yeah.
games are gone because you need to validate.
Zero.
I remember getting Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch. The
Me too.
physical copy.
I have that.
That shit only had Bayonetta, what was it? Bayonetta 1
No,
And
Bayonetta
on the
2.
or I'm sorry, Bayonetta 2 was on the cartridge. And I had a fucking download code for Bayonetta 1. I'm like,
Yep.
I bought the cut for both games. And then obviously they made good on it cuz years later they finally did release one separately.
for PlayStation.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
for the Switch.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Yo, overseas.
still.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Digital
It was digital overseas.
in a box.
That's crazy.
Within a box.
You got a
crazy.
digibox.
Don't even insult me.
That's
got the
with the box.
disgusting.
Don't
They
insult me
they
with the box.
got the
But you
shaft.
get the comic.
Who the hell cares?
You
Freaking
get
terrible.
a mini comic.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
crazy. But yeah, if you lost that stuff though, it's crazy because you don't own it. If you have, I understand you want physical because it's there, you can play it. The space it takes is another story. But
I love it with.
yeah,
Safe
that's
space.
it's a problem though.
Yeah.
When you can lose all that, that's why they need to figure out how you can have ownership of your digital stuff. That's then another world. Steam drops, you can download it somewhere else, play it somewhere else.
They'll do it with the blockchain.
Yeah, they
Let me
need
stop
to.
now.
No, they need
I
to
don't
do
know how
something.
I don't know how they're going to
Something
do
in
it.
the future needs to figure that out.
I don't know how they're
That's
going to
all.
solve it.
Who's got another one?
Let's see if I can
One
find-
last one.
Speaking of online, then Microsoft Xbox One with the DRM of always online.
Oh God.
Always online.
I remember that. They got rid of that, right? Like soon.
Right away. No, it was a
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
mistake because they
Backlash.
lost. Well, listen, after the 360, where they were highly successful and popular, spoken about with praise, then the one came out. They got happy and they said, "Yo, watch this, y'all. We about to change the industry.
Right.
They gonna have to sign it.
Yeah.
They gonna have to be online. We gonna monetize everyone
And we'll own them
constantly, and we gonna charge them by the month forever.
And we're gonna make deals with the NSA to watch you
And they still want to.
through the Connect.
No, they do. They
still
no, they
want
still
to
want to do
that.
it. Yeah.
And they have gotten back to that.
Yeah.
Over time. At the time when they announced this.
Oh shit! I'm deleting the Xbox app on my phone.
Yeah.
Let me.
Any sleazy practice that gets fucking like stopped, they're
Yeah.
going to try it again.
When they
Yeah.
announced it was a mistake. And they said that we're going to try our hardest to get back to this because this is where we're going to go overall, but it was too early.
Right.
Like the Vita. It was too early.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, the Vita had Bluetooth audio, and guess what didn't have it when it launched?
The Switch.
The Switch.
Switch.
It did, though.
And it took fucking 4 years for them to, even though they denied, it's
Yeah.
impossible to get.
Might have been
I mean,
longer. Might have been 5
quickly,
years.
Probably.
quickly though, Vita was over-engineered
Yeah.
for the time. It was a mistake to come out with something that quality for what it did.
It's over. Ahead
And
of
then to give up on it.
Yeah.
And just stop making games for it.
that was a ball drop, man.
Yeah.
That was
But-
a great system.
But yeah, Xbox, they made the biggest mistake, and then PlayStation stole that back. They said,
Yeah.
here you go. You want to borrow my game?
Yeah.
There you go. And that was the best.
That was the best marketing, yeah.
That was the best thing they could have did.
That was
He
a
said,
slam
"I will just
dunk."
give you my game.
Yep.
You take it home and play it.
And I said, I'm buying a PS4.
And that made a lot of people. That made a lot of people just say, you know what? I'm gonna just buy Sony.
That's
What's wrong with Sony?
That's what made me get it.
And then the TV.
Oh,
remember the TV thing? With the box, all in one.
Don Matrick, the old CEO of Xbox One.
Yeah.
When Jeff Keighley asked him, "Oh, what happens if you don't have internet connection?" He's like, "Oh, well, we have a perfect solution. Just get an Xbox 360."
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like,
And that was the end after that.
Wow.
that sounds like an Apple response, to be honest.
Yeah,
Buy
you're
buy
holding
the
it
phone.
wrong. It's your fault. It's
They
your
said, what
fault.
if my mom can't text me this? Buy her an iPhone.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah.
Ugh.
Remember the box? Remember the Connect? They said you can only use the Connect with this. And then 2 months later, they said, we did without the Connect. We were lying.
Mass produced at 30 frames per second should be abolished. Well, you're watching this podcast right now, and it's lagging. It's
For
under
games.
30.
No, for games.
I know, man. I know. I'm just saying, this podcast right now is lagging.
games.
It's been lagging.
They also had the whole mentality of everything in a box, media-wise. Because they had the cable box in the thing, which was a decent idea at the time. Remember, you could have a DVR, you could record movies and stuff to your drive.
Yes.
Speaking of digital movies, they took that away.
Oh, yeah.
Even
Oh,
if
yeah.
you bought it,
Yeah.
it's gone now. But that was a mistake. They got past it, but now is the time to do that again. And they're like, yes, we're going to do it now.
Another mistake from Sony when they had the rental service for the remember that the online the digital games.
That was terrible. I remember.
That was the monthly. I forgot what they called it, but
I
it was.
think PlayStation Now is still around.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
The rental.
It's the streaming one.
No, I'm talking about the rental shit.
Well, they started it like that.
That was terrible, man.
Yeah.
It was like
I didn't like
that
it.
was
It
terrible.
was, yeah, I didn't like the
It was such a
prices.
bad model.
But
Man.
they said if you're renting anyway, might as well put a date on it.
It's a bad model.
Well,
Man.
you want to stream out games? All right.
I tried it because it was
days.
free. I was like, all right, let me give it a trial. I think it was like a week trial, and I was like, this is trash, man.
They probably could have did it if the stream was
This is
smoother.
trash.
The stream was smoother and it wasn't available everywhere.
They gave you 2 hours.
Ugh.
They gave you 2 hours, and that was it. I was like, who's pay? What? If you wanted more time, you had to pay more. Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Always online is a mistake overall.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I understand why they're doing it. And I don't have much of a gripe as long as there's internet.
And as long as you can download the freaking game.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
But
it.
if you're somewhere where there's no internet, I understand why you're pissed.
That's one of the worst.
Log in once a year. Good luck with the Wii U.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh,
know you
God.
didn't turn that on.
The
Oh,
Wii
God.
U.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was on my list actually. It's Wii U. Just the failure of the Wii U almost freaking took
Well,
Nintendo out.
That
Not
is
being able to,
exactly a
like,
mistake.
people
Yeah.
have Wii U's with the broken gamepad. You can't even replace the gamepad. You just have to buy a new system.
It's tied into the system. Yeah.
Games are that's a
Yeah.
prototype.
Well, the name was a mistake.
That, too.
The name was a
Yeah.
mistake. Because they said, what's this new controller I can buy for my Wii?
Yeah. Bad marketing.
that's a
Wii and Wii U, like
Terrible marketing, man.
That was terrible
not
marketing.
Wii 2.
They could have called it Wii 2.
And then-
Made more sense.
Yeah.
Wii 2 makes way more sense.
Way more sense.
Oh, it's the second one.
Yeah.
It meant we as in all of us and you. together.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah. F
We-
you.
fuck
F you.
That's the console. Fuck
That's
you.
what it is.
You can buy the FU.
The Nintendo F you.
Looking back on it, it was just very ill conceived. Just like you had
They
the
learned their
tablet
lesson.
controller, you had the Wii remote and the freaking the nunchuck attachment,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. Those were like obsolete. Like it was.
No, it was
They
a
tried to
genius.
incorporate them, but it's like it was just. It was
like a
just
tech
sloppy.
It was like a tech demo, basically, man.
sloppily integrated.
Like
and
the Vita, it was a genius idea
Mhm.
to come out with the Wii U, but the technology wasn't there as you saw it in the Switch. That's the idea they had.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
wasn't there yet.
I thought they were done.
And that's a genius move.
I
The
thought so,
Switch
too.
was a genius move.
Switch was a genius
I
move.
could
yes.
remember when Switch came
The
out.
Wii
Nobody
Wii?
wanted to work with third parties. We're like, now we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait.
Oh no, they hated on this.
Yeah, they were like,
Oh, my
I don't know
God.
about
Oh, yeah.
this. I don't know about this.
Now it's totally different.
Now they're like, oh,
Yeah, the Switch made bangers on release.
Well, now
Yeah.
you're gonna get
Banger
you're gonna
after
get
banger.
Skyrim again on the Switch
Oh,
too.
God.
They
You're
will.
gonna get Skyrim.
You're gonna get Skyrim again.
Now they can't wait.
The anniversary edition will play 60 frames.
Matt says the Wii would have been a better name.
the wee.
Harris Maris said new 3DS was actually a dumb name too.
That
That
was,
was dumb, man.
yeah.
What up, Harris?
Adding, yeah, Harris.
Successful console, bad
Wait a
name. Bad
Well,
name.
adding new to your title is a dumb move.
That is
Because
very
it's
bad.
old now.
Yes.
New Mario Brothers is very old now. And if they re-release it, it can't be old Mario Brothers.
Nah, it's new if you haven't played it.
I'm going to play new Mario Brothers on my new 3DS tomorrow when I purchase it for $500. Dude, the price is crazy for those.
Yeah.
I guess it worked for them.
The new
It's
old.
always new.
Ugh.
I think we might have to revisit this topic, guys.
There's always
Yeah,
mistakes.
dude, there's tons.
There's tons
And
of mistakes.
look, these companies are gonna make more mistakes.
Head Start Studios.
Hell yeah.
What up, Head
Hey.
Start?
Steve, what's going on?
Yes, super
But yeah.
underrated for Nintendo Land, yes. But that's not a mistake.
Let me see if
Mistake
this
is,
will
what you call it, 1-2 switch. Not
Nintendo
coming with the
Land.
system.
Nintendo Land's the
the
shit.
tech demo 1-2.
No, it's sold. It's like it
$50?
was. It's a
The
mistake for us.
No, the mistake was them not putting it in with the game for free.
Yeah, it
'cause that
should've
game
been-
One
was
Two
terrible.
Switch is the biggest ripoff in the history of game.
It should have been a pack-in game, man.
That's
Free.
true.
It should've
$60 for
Should've
that piece of shit game.
Dude, we got Astro
Oh.
Bot for PlayStation 5 for free.
Yeah.
Not the whole time.
Nintendo
but
Land
it's
is
in there.
Nintendo Land's way better than 1-2 Switch.
Oh yeah,
Like what the fuck
Oh,
were they
Nintendo
doing?
Land was it was a fun game.
Nintendo Land was actually dope.
dude. If it just came with bowling for free, that would have been fine.
It went fine.
That would have been fine.
Yeah.
Facts.
But then that's probably the game that everyone would just have.
And can Nintendo
no
lower the
nobody
prices of their first-party games, man?
They're gonna
Nope.
raise the
on Mario Day, which is
You get
let's see.
$20 off.
They do it for like one, like
Is
it's
there a
like 3 days a year.
Mario Day was
That's,
That's it though. Yeah.
that's terrible, man.
Is there a
It's-
Metroid Day? I'm trying to wait for Metroid
Seriously.
Dread to fucking drop.
You gotta wait. Actually, it'll be whatchamacallit, Black Friday.
I just want to
They-
play
they do
Metroid
every year.
Dread. Can I like?
Did they
Please?
trade? Well, you gotta wait for Metroid Monday
I gotta wait. I gotta,
Metroid Monday.
I gotta wait for Black
at some
Friday,
point. Yeah, gotta wait for the end of the world.
so it could be $40.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't drop below 40.
No,
Freaking
does
take
not.
five. They
No.
take $5 off.
You motherfuckers is so fucking cheap.
It's fucking crazy,
Do
man.
you think they trademark March 10th? Do you think Nintendo trademarked that day?
Mario 10 probably. Yeah.
I think they
know.
try
Probably
to
the,
get
I
the
don't know.
name Mario Day probably.
I wouldn't put it past them.
They'll sue you.
They've done crazier.
Probably did that shit.
Well, yeah, man.
But yeah, we could go on for hours, and we
Mistakes
don't have that
have
much
been
time.
made.
Yeah,
Forever.
The siren wasn't
Oh.
properly marketed. Siren was not properly marketed.
That's true. Also,
yeah,
Yeah, because
we'll save it for the next show.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
yeah.
talk about Sega's mistakes a long time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I thought about bringing it up, but I didn't want to get angry.
No.
Yeah,
no,
good
that'll be the
call.
next show.
Yeah, that'll be in the.
not next week.
It'll
but the
just,
next-
yeah.
it'll just be Sega, and we'll bring Media Glitch on.
Oh yes. And he'll be like, "What mistake? What mistake?
Ugh.
No mistakes."
We'll just roast Shinobi for no reason, just
Damn.
to get him,
Ah.
just to get him mad.
Shinobi Legions was a mistake.
No, Boog loved it, man.
A lot of people like that game.
It's
A lot of people
still,
like
it's still a mistake. But yeah, that's another time
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but-
another topic.
Oh yes.
So what do we got, y'all?
Hell yes. And for those who are checking out the podcast for the very first time, decide that you just can't get enough of us because you love what you saw and you heard. Well, we got some more content for you in the form of a streaming schedule starting Sundays. If you want to start the week with Sunday, it's Let's Play Sundays. That's multiplayer games, guys, co-ops and versus. That's how we do it. Got 5 people on this channel, so you know we gotta celebrate that stuff. Starting Sundays, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's a party.
Sometimes we do a second stream that's going to be at 6 o'clock. But you want to join the Discord, follow us on social media to find out what games we're going to be playing. Choc, what you got for Fridays?
We got Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday.
Oh, good.
I play fighting games. I play beat 'em up. Sometimes I beat people up. Sometimes I get beat up. This Friday, we're playing.
What are we playing, man?
This Friday, we're playing Tekken 8.
Tekken.
Ooh.
You can juggle like a clown.
Damn.
I haven't played that in a
That's what
while.
happens in that game.
Tekken.
Damn. But yeah, we're playing Tekken 8 this Friday. It's been almost a month since that game has been on the channel, so you know, gotta throw some hands in Tekken. Probably get stomped out a couple times. You know, so it's all good. It's all good fun.
Not
Is that,
bad.
is that first season pass over?
Yes, the
Yeah.
season pass starts. The second season pass starts in April.
So they got some
With
announcements coming.
Anna
All right.
Williams.
Let's
They're
go.
doing the.
William.
They're gonna go over it on March 23rd or something like that.
Nice. All right, can't wait.
Not bad. And Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's all 5 of us. It's the flagship show, everybody. It is the podcast, us hosts doing what we do. Y'all joining in is the live chat, making it a party. If there's a guest, the guest is going to be great. Topics is always going to be on point. And you know how it is. So if you want to support us, there's several things that you can do. Rate, review on your preferred podcasting platform, wherever you get your podcast. Tell some friends and family that we exist. If you like to support what we do and help us keep the lights on so we can keep this train going,
Yeah.
consider becoming a member on possibly Patreon or Fourth Wall if you prefer.
Yeah.
And you get your permanent discount on merch as long with some pretty cool freaking bonuses when you go to 857ent.com/membership.
And if you're watching this or listening to this on YouTube and we've earned your subscription, hopefully hit the like button.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you hit the dislike button, tell us why in the comments.
Yes.
And we'd like to thank Leslie and Paul again for the super chats. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you guys,
we
guys.
appreciate that.
Hell
Keeping the lights on, guys. Keeping the lights on. Thank you.
Yeah. We need a new computer.
We
Thing's about to die.
we appreciate the paid support, the free support. We take support however we get it.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Tell your friends and family to watch.
Tell them all.
Let's build this community, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
buddy.
Brick by brick.
See you in the Discord.
Sensational.
All right.
Man, every time.
I don't know. I don't know if the outro is going to go. So
Well, we still gonna say
I'm going to hit
peace.
the button and then hope that it'll go. So, yeah. Until next week, y'all.
Hug your parents.
Hold on. Let me get my camera up.
Take
Hey,
showers.
Till next week, everybody. It's been fun.
Thank you guys.
We will see
Appreciate
you
y'all.
next time.